Take the wind out of my sails.
Yeah,
Yeah, throw us in like that.
Are we live?
We're
no
live.
pep talk.
Are we live? Are we live right now? I'm feeling fucking alive.
Oh
Welcome
my
to
God.
Blackwater D&D,
Wow.
where we're alive and we're ready to play. I'm ready to roll some dice. We're living in hell. It's high stakes. We got a list of enemies as long as my arm, and I'll tell you, my arm, very good reach. Some people think they can poke me without me poking them, and it is I'm batting above 50-50. I'm not even trained. I'm a natural poker. And people come at me and they don't think, because
That's something to brag about.
distance wise, look, you look at me from a distance, you're like, his arms aren't that long, but that's a perspective thing. As I get closer to you, the arms, you do see the actual distance, and that catches a lot of people off guard. And that's the type of D&D we're playing tonight.
Sean, that's the
That's-
energy that I love every
It's
week.
a Jeff Goldblum style rant right there. Took us on a journey.
I love it.
Yeah.
I recently watched a video of Jeff Goldblum reacting to impressions of himself.
Oh,
And
what a
it
treat.
was, I
saw
cannot
that.
imagine a more masturbatory video in terms of like the pitch and context. But if ever there was a human being that I would love to participate in masturbatory activities, it's gotta be Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
I think you got to be careful about saying
Yeah, that's
You think
participate in
I ride
masturbatory.
that line. I'm not afraid to get us tossed. I speak
Well,
my truth.
I am. So I'm going
Jeff
to use
Goldblum
that
is a
as a
beautiful, sensual being.
He is, and I'm going to transition into the announcement.
I'm gonna say spiritual sequel to David Bowie, Jeff Goldblum. Spiritual
Okay.
sequel.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
So with that energy, I'm going to jump into our announcements this week. I'm so excited because I have some big shit to tell you today. A big thank you to our sponsors, Legendcraft, a nerdy woodworking company from Calgary. Check them out, and if anything tickles your fancy, enter the code Blackwater at checkout for a discount. We have concluded our sponsorship with Modern Arcana, and we want to say a huge thank you to them. You will likely see something for them in the future. We love them very much, and so we're sending a big black.
And I'm the one gonna get us tossed.
We're
We're not allowed nipples.
You're not allowed nipples on
We're
Twitch.
not allowed
Fire?
nipples.
No nips.
No
Cover
nipples
up
no.
them
on
nips.
on
Twitch.
Can we show
Twitch.
butts?
Okay.
Show the butt scene.
No. Okay,
That'll
I'm going forward.
definitely get us tossed.
We are proud also to be sponsored by Sirenscape because epic games require epic sound. And if you have noticed in the top right-hand corner of your screen, holy shit, y'all. It's been a busy week for us over here at Blackwater. We have partners. It's been so busy, I don't even have the Nightbot updated for that yet. So I'm just going to tell you about it. Our first new partner is Legend Keeper. We are so fucking excited for working with these wonderful folks. This is the ultimate world building tool created by DMs for DMs. You can use it to create comprehensive wikis and atlases, share specific pieces with your players with its private by default nature, and allow for real-time collaboration. There are no limits on storage or creation with a beautiful and easy to use interface. They're a group of small creators based in both Canada and the US that are constantly upgrading and rolling out new features. There's going to be a calendar feature and a timeline that you can use to dive right into your story. Fuck, I'm so excited about this. Tim is now going to be using Legend Keeper as an ongoing tool for Blackwater planning, and we are excited to announce that beginning in March, on the first Friday of every month, Tim and I will be doing a world building stream where we start translating the ginormous document that he has away from the Googles into Legendcraft.
No more hell document where
no more hell document.
He just loses the page he's on forever now.
Absolutely. We can't wait to sit down together and with you folks, our community, to give y'all a little bit of the behind the scenes and in-depth looks at the world of Terrace. As Legend Keeper grows and as they roll out more features, you will see more Legend Keeper and Blackwater collaborating. There's even a potential that when they do their master, like big rollout, probably by the end of the year, that you will have the opportunity to access Blackwater as a playable campaign world that you can play in at home with specific documents that you can use to help build your setting and even use the heroes of Blackwater in your games. So that's pretty exciting for us. Yeah, this is an amazing partnership. We're so excited to grow together. Which brings us to our next partnership. Yes, it is indeed Kobold Press. We are excited to announce our new partnership over with the folks at KP as part of an ongoing relationship to bring you a brand new campaign that is going to be starting Sunday, March 6th at 8 p.m. Pacific over at twitch.tv / Kobold Press. This campaign is a homebrewed by Tim and set in the Margrave setting, which is a twisted forest filled with dark and fey magic that is in their world of Midgard. It's going to be an 8-week run with possible extension to 12. It's a successful campaign on their channel, well attended, and people are liking it. This campaign will, as I said, feature Tim as our fantastic DM, myself, Cody, and Adam from Blackwater as players, and will also feature our dear friend Brianna DeCoster of Utahime Cosplay, and our friend Gordy Lucius, who's an improviser and comedian from Edmonton. He's from Edmonton,
Edmonton.
as our mainstay cast members. There will be art. There's a potential theme song. They're commissioning character art for us. Like, holy shoot!
If you like the art in Kobold Press, it's going to be
that's
like that.
what we're getting. There is going to be new races and classes and spells, and we are beyond excited to bring this beautiful dark twisty campaign to you. Please go follow Kobold Press across all social media as well as here on Twitch, and stay tuned for more info. The second we know things, you will. We can't roll out anything that's on Kobold Press to release, but you will see trailers. You will see our pretty faces all over their channel, and holy bananas, I'm so excited for this campaign.
I have built my character, and no part of it is not Kobold Press. And that's very exciting. It's all Kobold Press.
That is the goal, is for us to be almost 100% Kobold Press. That is including like all races and classes, as well as all magic, whole spell list. Everything is all Kobold. So we are so excited. Please go support them. They have their current Tome of Beasts 3 Kickstarter right now that is just crushing their stretch goals. So please go support that. Something really new with this Kickstarter that they're doing is they are allowing backers to submit monsters, and with every like couple stretch goals that they reach, they are including 3 more backer created monsters. So I know Tim's going to submit a couple, and it's going to be a fucking delightful time. I am so excited about this. So stay tuned to our socials for more info. Okay. As well, so transitioning on from there, love as always to our dice goddess Keisha. Check her out at fairydragon_dice, and you can find our amazing artist Tiana Kovacevic at miss._marston on Instagram. All of our official art for this campaign and beyond is done by her. Her commission slots are open, so get in there for a short time while the getting is good. If you would like to get some of your art on merchandise, we have a merch store for you. Holy bananas! Type !merch to find the link to our Redbubble store, where you can find a bunch of designs on products like shirts, hoodies, shower curtains, aprons, journals, dad hats, and more. Our Discord is a delightful place. So type !Discord in the chat and go hang out over there while we're streaming, coming out here, because this is the Twitch chat, and this is where all the cool kids are. And a big thank you to those of you who subscribe to us. Please re-up your subscriptions because they don't roll over every month. You can also sub with Amazon Prime. You get 1 free Twitch sub, and if you donated that to us, that would be so nice of you. If you would like to donate above and beyond a subscription, you can type !donate to figure out how to do that. We're also just so thankful to have you all here, longtime viewers and new. Thank you so much for showing up week after week, telling your friends about the show. If you like to get caught up, or you're brand new and you're like, well, we're on episode 81 now, what is all of those stuff before? Head on over to our YouTube. Everything is cataloged there for you, so jump in on the action. I have seen a couple people posting their comments from their like very first episode, that's like starting at episode 1, or our audio only episode 0. I'm so excited to have all of you on this journey with us, so thank you so much. Before I jump into programming this week, Lennon, are you up to anything on your channel?
Debatable. I'm streaming tomorrow. That's all I know.
Amazing. So go hang out with Lennon tomorrow. One of our mods will shout out Lennon's channel in the chat. There's a variety streamer. You can hang out with them and have some good times. Adam, one of our cast member here, also a streamer. Adam, are you doing anything on your channel this week? You're muted.
Muted.
now. I'm muted right now. My intent is yes, but we shall see.
We shall see. Sweet. Cody is also a streamer as well. He's our amazing producer, and you don't see him on stream, but he is the one who makes our entire show run. So please go follow these fantastic creatives. We love them very, very much. As for us with programming, we are on our quiet week. Our first week of the month is a quiet one for us. So we will be back next Saturday with episode 82 of our main campaign. So lastly, whether you're new with us tonight or you've been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. We love you immensely. Thank you for hanging out with us week after week. We hope you feel super welcome here. And now, Cody, you gotta roll that clip. Roll the clip. Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Copyright for that because I'm in it. We're not stealing anyone's image because it's my image.
Oh, Cody.
Steal your own image.
Cody, just
you guys missed
us.
Cody's beautiful gold there.
Wow. Tim, take it away.
So, for those of you just joining us tonight, last week, most of Blackwater was reunited as Callie banished Finnan and Letters back to their home plane. Finnan landing in Temple Philenis and Letters returned to Keros. Letters was brought to the Hearth of Ages to aid in the resurrection of Clack as Neppy, Kale, and Letters managed to bring their fallen friend back to life. From there, they returned to Wolfreen, reuniting with Finnan, who was brought to Caracal by the Knowledge Keeper Velvari from Philenis. They then went to see Adonis as well to deliver the unsettling news that the Mandolin, Vibrato Mori, had been taken after Clack was killed. He urged them to track down the Mandolin. However, they quickly realized that they had lost contact with Callie. Unable to reach their friend, they feared the worst. Callie was in fact stuck in hell and was set upon by several ice devils who managed to render the paladin unconscious. Her fate now in the hands of the devils. And that is where we are going to start. As Callie, you come to, and I'll have all the other players, even though you're not on screen, if you could take your headphones out, please. You come to as the biting wind kind of opens your eyes and you hear a screech in the distance as you are heading through the gates of this frozen citadel. You can see you are in a cage. Your armor has been taken, as well as all of your other items. You're just in your underclothes and a moldy bear skin that is covering you for warmth. The smell is horrendous. You can see two ice devils walking astride the sled that is carrying this cage, drawn by what looks like a fairly large but lean cat-like creature. As you watch next to you, the cloaked figure that you had come across, Rhyme, strides alongside and holds his hand up and then rakes it across the feline creature pulling the sled. And you hear kind of a whimper as the creature turns its head, and you can see large fangs coming down. This appears to almost be a saber-toothed cat. And you can see its lean, hungry form. It looks malnourished and covered in scars, as its mouth has been set with a kind of muzzle, as it kind of halts just as you get inside of this citadel. You can see harsh architecture carved out of ice and stone, devils, mostly ice devils, but other devils as well, milling about, going about their day, business being tended to. You can see some of them have figures attached to chains they're pulling along. Rhyme leans down by the cage. You can see one of the ice devils is holding a large bundled, looks like your cloak, like your overcloak kind of bundled around your gear. You're awake, I see.
Yes, where am I?
Welcome to the frozen citadel of Deltane. But this will likely only be a short stop. You will not be in my possession for long, I assure you.
Whose possession will I be in?
I suppose that depends on who wishes to buy you, but I trust you will fetch a good price, and I have someone in mind.
I bet you do.
Now, if you'll forgive me. And he grabs his cloak and he wraps it over the cage, obscuring your sight.
Awesome.
As you get pulled through the city, you can hear the screeching of these large devils kind of walking through the street. And we will jump back to the rest of Blackwater.
Motherfucker, dude.
As you have all found yourselves in just outside of Adonis's shop, what would you like to do?
So he gave me a
Velvari
scroll.
gave you a scroll of plane shift.
Adonis gave us a scroll of plane.
Was it Adonis? Maybe it was Adonis. Yeah, it was Adonis. You're right.
Who's
You're right. You're
Velvari?
right.
No, it was Adonis. Yeah,
Who's Velvari?
Velvari's the
The
knowledge keeper
princess.
from Philenis.
Oh
that
yes,
brought
yes, yes,
Finnan
yes,
over.
yes, yes. Of course, very good. And
Well-
Velvari wants to come to hell. No, Velvari was stoked to come to Wolfreen. They're not coming to hell
And
with
she's
us.
at Caracal with the priestesses. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good. Sean is back to speed.
So we are standing
And
outside
I am now on
Kale.
screen. I've been
Um,
land this whole time.
Oh, cool. We love that. I remember where we were and I've got my awesome tuning stinger.
Right.
So unless anyone has anything they need to do right now, I say we fucking biggity bounce.
I have nothing that we need to do, but Letters and Finnan, you have been awake for a long time.
No, we're fine. And Callie's in hell. So
Yes, good.
smoke him if you got him. Everybody ready?
Yes, let's go.
All right. I think you all have to touch me. So just grab a
We
handful
hold
of
hands.
fur.
We hold hands.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
let go.
Okay. And I perform the thing.
The spell.
Yeah, I think real hard about the where I got spooshed out of, where
Okay.
I got banished from,
All
and
right.
I caress
as
my
you-
giant stinger. I don't know how this works.
As
This is
you
not my
hold
type
the
of
stinger,
magic.
casting plane shift, you feel your body and your soul kind of start to be separated and pulled as you have plane shifted before, but never to the lower planes of hell, as you feel yourself kind of sinking beneath the feet, your feet kind of dropping away from you as the world kind of spins and you are hit with this harsh cold once again. I will need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
What about me? I'm wearing my polar bear.
You will have
We would have
advantage.
we
There
would have
we
donned
go.
cold weather gear before we went.
Nobody else said anything about
That's
it.
true.
at all.
I also have cold resistant armor. Does that give me cold?
I'll give you the advantage. Yeah.
Thank you.
I get advantage for eating the heart
the
of a
heart.
giant king.
I
Fuck
don't get any
yeah.
advantage.
Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
21.
You sweet summer
21?
child.
Yep.
I got a flirty 20.
Oh, 18.
Okay.
22.
All right. So you're all, having spent enough time in Garyang, you managed to kind of steel yourself against the cold of Stygia.
And
As
the
you,
second we pop down, I would take my cold weather gear out of my bag and
right.
wrap
So
up.
as you're doing that, you look around and you see you are in fact near the citadel. You are inside the city walls and you are amongst a huge pile of rubble. It looks like this is the footprint of a giant tower that once stood here. And you can see rubble all around and you can hear the cries of devils kind of echoing through the city.
This is not where I left from. This is new.
Do we have any way of...
Finding Kelly?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to cast Locate Creature.
Okay. What's the distance on that?
It's either a mile or 1,000 feet. Hold on 1 sec. Says
30K.
the Canadian trying to figure out what the American...
How much is a mile?
How much is a mile?
1,000 feet.
32
feet.
cubits.
You do not sense Callie within 1,000 feet.
She's farther than my reach. I'm not sure where she is, and I can either scry on her, that will take 10 minutes, or we can potentially follow the trail closer and see if this is going to be up for a little bit, so I can do the best I can to find her as long as we keep moving.
I think we all have to stick together no matter what in this place.
Absolutely.
Right?
Finnan, with your passive perception, you see there are a few ice devils kind of just on the other side. You just see the kind of like the tips of the back of their head kind of passing through part of the wall, the kind of ruined wall that surrounded this tower at one point. Then it seems like they're going to be able to see you shortly.
We're about to be seen. Do we want to look different, or do we not want to be seen at all?
Not be seen at all, ideally, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Gotta make that choice. Yep.
For now, yes.
Pass that choice.
Okay. I'll have everyone make a stealth check for me, please.
Magna for spell slot. Don't have many of those.
Oh, pretty good.
And it's +10, not with advantage, correct?
Yes.
+10.
Plus 10.
25. Pretty decent for
25.
the old letters.
26.
25.
Sorry,
At
friends. I
disadvantage.
rolled a natural 9, so 29.
Yeah.
So you watch as the spell
down.
kind of almost gives you kind of like it almost grays out your color palette as you kind of blend in more with the kind of grays and whites of this place, and you just kind of blend in seamlessly as you watch the ice devils kind of stop and look and continue on, not even really clocking anything in that direction. You don't seem to have been noticed, and you can see now the city that you're in. The citadel is you can see on the opposite side of the city, it's probably about maybe 5,000 feet on the other side. You can see there is a similar tower. And in the center, the city almost dips like a V. And it seems like there was maybe at one point 2 towers on either side of the city. And based on kind of what you know, you assume that the other archdevil that has taken residence here likely lives in that other tower. And you can see it kind of jagged and frozen, kind of triangular in shape. On the far side of the city, and you can see there is like kind of a maze of buildings all the way sort of through the city.
I know we said we weren't going to split up, but is it maybe worth Finnan and Neppy flying some distance at a speed? Finnan can see and Neppy has her sense up. I'm just thinking covering as much ground as possible.
If we're gonna fly, we might as well all fly. I can make myself fly if we need to, and
I think we
you
should
can make a couple of people fly, right?
Well,
I think
on
we
a
should
good
stick
day,
together.
I'll fucking
However,
spend tomorrow.
if we get separated,
Kale, you can fly, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then we can make that happen.
if we get separated, that's very dangerous down here. We would likely come into contact with people. And I'm assuming y'all had filled everybody in about who Rhyme was and everything
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. We did the whole thing. It happened.
Callie is an ASMR. She is a walking target wherever she goes down here in the hills, so wherever she is, it's not going to be good.
Look, if she's the hottest fucking commodity in all of hell, or at least this hell, I think the biggest buyer is going to be in the tallest penthouse, and I point to the other tower. I think that's probably the in terms of we're going into a place, either I reckon whoever got her is either taking her there or she's already there. Like, we did find out from fucking Rhyme that we are basically a currency, and so she's got to be
That is true.
sweet Bitcoin or
So
something.
we have a little bit of advantage. I mean, obviously I'm not the sweetest talker in this group, but Kale and I are unknown down here. Finnan and Letters, you have been seen by someone.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way that if we have to do any sort of transactional business, that if there is a way one of us could be a front for it, someone who can do that transaction. Finnan, obviously, you are probably the most able to make any sort of bargain or deal down here. We keep it strictly financial. However, I do have the capability, not even the capability, I'm simply tiefling. I can speak the language. I will be more, it will be less of a stretch for me to be here.
Yeah, I mean,
And I start taking off my religious iconography.
Okay.
I start taking every trace of Nephthisiket is covered, or gone. Like there is nothing of that here. I dress down, I take all the bangles off, so to cover myself.
Are we going to try and make a deal, or
I think how long the locate person lasts?
An hour. We say this as we are walking.
Okay, we're walking.
That's
and agreed. Talking. We're walking and talking in the direction of the tower. Good.
Yes.
That's all letters needed.
can we say that we are talking quietly?
Of course.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're stealthing across through the city.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have everyone make another stealth check for me as you make your way into the frozen city.
Hey, folks, remember that natural 9 I rolled before? 40.
Dang. You
don't
guys lose
exist in-
track of Finnan. You're like, where did he go?
You like doing the
pinpricks
tap
of
on the
light.
shoulder thing. That's a 24 for me.
21?
Nice.
20-0.
Okay. So you continue through the city.
200?
A
sweet Minotaurian 20.
Bonus.
And you start to see other devils moving about the city other than the ice devils. You see a few bone devils, which Nepenthe you've seen before.
Oh, yes.
You see a group of white, almost dragon-like devils, which you've seen a type of these, the Abishai.
Yeah.
But none, I don't think you've ever seen any white ones.
We saw red ones that were in the corridor between Sirangdun and Wearingdun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see kind of a cohort of them kind of moving through and laughing. And you see there is, as you get closer to the middle, it's a lot more bustling. There is a lot more activity of smaller devils kind of moving about. And you can see there is a number of mostly dwarves you see kind of shackled and chained, being kind of moved through or exchanged as you get through the kind of busier part of the city. As you're kind of down in the center, your ping goes off just at the edges of that 1,000 feet. And the direction is moving sort of up the hill towards the other side. But not directly toward it, kind of off to the left.
I would let everyone know that and divert our course stealthily in that direction.
All right, I'll have everyone make another stealth check for me, please. It has taken you about 45 minutes to get down into this bottom part. So just be aware of that.
Abishai are Tiamat servants, correct?
They make a religion check.
Sure, because things are gonna get real awkward if I take that sword out. I'm not good at these. Religion. Oh no, I am okay at these. How do I? What?
You're a learned boy.
Oh yeah, I have proficiency. I was like, well, how do I have a +4 to this? It's a 19 and a 33 for my stealth.
Yeah. So from the kind of bit that and from what you've put together from your experience with other Abishai, that they were sort of primarily servants of Tiamat, but now knowing that Tiamat has been killed, it seems like they may have gone their separate ways and sort of their allegiances may not necessarily be bound to Tiamat anymore, as she's no longer a player on the board.
Cool beans.
What was everybody's stealth check?
21.
21?
15.
15?
28.
Okay. 6 for
literally impossible for Finn to get 6.
60? No.
Even without Buster without a trace, Finn can't get 6. 33.
33. All right. So as you make your way up the hill, Letters, you are you kind of slip on a patch of ice, and you fall into some iron cages that sort of rattle, and you hear a kind of hiss as you watch a kind of like a triangular-headed creature kind of take off, and you hear more kind of screeching as a very large ice devil you see kind of pushes its way out of a large door.
Oh,
Who are you?
Oh, fuck. Hey, what's up?
Like, and it towers over you.
Yeah, hey, man, I'm Letters Blackwater. I
put my hand on Letters' chest.
What's good?
And I look to him, and I make like large eyes at him like this, and I look up at the ice devil, and in Infernal I say, "Don't speak to my property."
Make an intimidation check. This ice devil is considerably larger than any of the ice devils you've seen.
Tim, have I been noticed?
No. It
cool. I'm
going
to keep it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to remain unseen. I'm assuming
Kale's also going to remain unseen.
Intimidation? 18.
18. Who are you?
None of your fucking business.
What are you doing here?
What the fuck does it look like?
You watch as the ice devil kind of taps the ground a few times, and you see from the door behind him 2 white Abishai kind of stalk out. We don't get many tieflings down here.
Bully for you.
Why are you here? And you watch as he like slowly slides the tip of his spear down into Letter's cape on the ground.
Who can I see? Who is within range of me? Just Letters at this point?
Yes. That you notice without like kind of looking around. You can try to look around and see if you can see where Finnan and
the Abishai, are they like moving forward in a menacing manner?
They're kind of coming up supporting this large ice devil.
I'm gonna slip out and put my arm around one of the Abishai and be like, "How's it going, friend?"
Okay.
As you can see, I have quite a collection. I come looking for more.
What is it that you seek?
As I said, interesting.
What game are you getting at?
No game. Just business.
What business?
I've heard this is a good spot.
For what?
Employment of some kind. To grow the people who work for me. Work for me.
You are looking for work?
No.
You are looking to hire?
Sure. Purchase. Maybe.
Make a deception check.
I never heard her say, "Don't touch my property," because I don't understand it. I'd love to help, but I can't. I'm just good.
You're just prone on the ground.
I don't care for what he's done to my cape.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. 21.
21. What is it you wish to purchase? I have several I would sell you. Stronger than this. One.
I lean over to Letters in common with kind of like a jovial smile. And he goes, he says he can sell me some bigger than you.
Well, size isn't everything. Tell him that.
I look forward to the ice devil and I go, the horned one says size isn't everything.
Oh, he understands. We had a whole fucking conversation earlier, and look, I'm just fucking property. But I think it's fucking rude to not use a language that everyone present for. But hey, what do I know? I am owned by a person.
As he kind of clacks his mandibles together, almost as if in kind of a grotesque kind of laughter. Come inside.
Am I getting the ping in his house?
No, it's farther up the hill.
I speak in common right now.
Okay.
While we appreciate your invitation, we will keep moving forward. But I thank you for your time.
He says to you in Infernal, what did you say to them?
Simply what I repeat, and I would say back in Infernal, simply what I repeated to you, that size isn't everything.
Please, come in. He gestures once again.
I said, no thank you.
It
and I will
is
take a step backward.
rude to turn down an invitation. Please, I will not ask again.
I'll look eyes with Neppy and be just like ready for the go.
And I say,
Is this an infernal or common?
I'm going to
This
now
is an
say in
infernal.
common.
Okay.
I'm going to say now say in common. And I'll say to them in common, we need to go now. And in infernal, with respect, it is time for us to leave. Good day, sir.
As she says that, I am going to cast Banishment at 6th level, targeting 3 creatures using 3 spell slots to heighten. So they all roll for a disadvantage.
Oh my god.
They have, I know the Ice Devil has advantage normally on it has magic resistance. So do the Abishai, so it's just a straight roll.
Jeez.
All right.
This guy doesn't seem charismatic.
Yeah, and it's double check heightened. I think it says choose 1 creature affected by the spell.
Let me check.
Double Shrek.
Double Shrek.
Double Shrek,
Shrek it out. Shrek it out.
1 target of the spell. So I will do the main guy.
Main guy, okay.
Yeah, so he rolls straight.
That is an 18.
That succeeds.
Boner.
Shit.
And the other 2? I still target all 3.
You're able to target all 3? I thought it was just
at 6th
Heighten
level,
advantage.
I can only heighten on 1 person.
Oh, I see.
But I can target all 3.
Gotcha. All right, so the first Abishai, that is a...
It's charisma, too. By the way.
Yes.
Okay.
That one is a 19.
Ugh.
Boo.
And the other one is a 15.
That one's gone.
The one that Finnan is holding pops out. And you watch the Ice Devil kind of look up. How dare you? And it's going to, you watch as it raises its hand, and that same wall of ice that you had dealt with from others kind of pops up behind you, Neppy.
Is that a spell?
It is not. It's an ability.
Like Finnan was so rearing to go. Is there could we?
The one that you were holding disappeared.
No. I was just holding like this. I was ready to fucking strike the main guy. I was gonna step forward and strike the main guy. I don't give a fuck about the Abishai.
You had your arm around the one Abishai next to him. So
okay.
We'll roll initiative after this. So I'll need Neppy and Letters to make dexterity saving throws for me,
Okie
please.
dokie.
And Letters, because you're on the ground, it'll be a disadvantage.
Wait, when did I go prone?
I didn't knock him prone.
No, he was prone. You slipped on the ground at the
Oh,
beginning.
I never
That's
stood
when
up. It was inappropriate for me to stand
he
up.
had his spear in your cape.
All right, I'll allow it.
Dang.
Still very bad.
Yeah, bad also.
Just not going to succeed on that one. Or
All right.
No.
14.
14, yeah, that's a failure. So you both take 35 points of cold damage.
Halved for me because I am resistant to cold with my armor.
Full for me, because fuck me, right?
And Kale, you are on the other side of this wall. So there is a 30-foot wall in front of you, 30 feet high, or no, 10 feet high, and kind of across the alleyway that you're in. And I'll have everyone roll initiative for me, please.
Rolling hot tonight, team.
Yeah.
Feel it.
I was rolling well, and then this is not going so great. Okay. Just didn't want to go inside his house. Trying to force a lady inside. God. So rude.
An invitation isn't an invitation if you're not ready to accept a no.
That's so true. Thank you so much
That's
for
fantastic. I love that.
Blackwater,
That's why
all
when you
about...
invite a vampire, you have to be ready for them to not want to go into your house. Otherwise, it's an order. You
They
can't
don't wanna
order a
eat you.
vampire into your home. You can
They
only
might
No,
not
thank
want to
you.
eat you.
Please come in. No, I'm
All right.
okay. I'm really okay.
25 to 20.
22.
22. All right, and 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
14.
14. And 10 to 5.
6.
Also 6, but I think I go before Neb.
You go do. Yeah.
Letters, 6.
You go do that.
I do go.
Nappy.
You go do.
6. All right. Finnan,
Shit.
you are up first.
Sweet. I'm going to step forward. Sword is going to be hitting the Ice Devil.
All
Oh,
right.
sorry. No. Order of operations. Bonus action casting Spirit Shroud. It's going to do radiant damage.
Well
And
done.
then I'm going to hit him twice. I always
Perfect.
forget to do that first. I've also D20. Oh no, there it is. It's just in a different spot. That is a 22 and a 26.
Those both hit.
Sick. No, there was one higher than what I said, but they both hit, so it doesn't matter.
Also,
I
I'm
am
loving this as battle music. This is so good.
That is for Spirit Shroud. That is for the sword itself. None of this is cold damage. And I'm going to smite.
Okay. Do it up.
So another. It's 22 because I'm not raging.
I know chat can't see, but Mish is gonna single-handedly break my neck.
It's cute. It's cute. Can't confirm.
Okay. I like it. It's a fucking weirdo.
55.
Technically still my
61,
godson.
65, 67, 89
Nice.
points
Holy
of
bejeebs.
force slashing and radiant damage.
Nice.
Does any of that need to be separated?
Nope.
Cool.
So as you slash into it, you kind of take a big gash out of its carapace on the back. It is going to use one of its legendary actions. You watch as it picks up the spear and kind of like stabs it in behind at you as it kind of turns its head.
Holding this blade that has been crafted from Tiamat's tooth, I'm going to look at the Abishai just as like a, do you want to fuck with this?
All right, that is a... That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely hits.
All right, so that's 12 points of piercing damage and 14 points of cold damage.
Reduced to 7.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Can do. In fact, do I need to make 2 of them? I do. So 21 all up, so it's still at 10. So I continue concentrating on my spell. And a 19 for the other
Okay.
thing.
Yep, that's a success. As you feel the cold kind of pierce into you, it kind of pulls it back. It is now the Ice Devil's full turn. He's next in initiative, and he is going to the first. What are we gonna do? He's going to take his first attack on. He's kind of going to bring the spear back and attack you, Letters, because you're on the ground, so it's an advantage. So that is a 23 to hit.
Shield, not today.
Okay. Then he's going to. Then he's going to make a tail attack on you, Finnan.
Go Beans.
That's a natural one, so that one hit. And then he's going to try to bite you on the ground. Letters. That is a 25 to hit.
Today, that'll hit.
Okay. So like as your shield kind of blocks the spear, he kind of takes that opportunity to kind of reach around and bite you in the shoulder. So you take 11 points of piercing damage and 8 points of cold damage.
Ooh. Chilly.
It's all good. It's very temperamental. If I touch the USB port. All right, that is his turn. Oh, stop doing that.
No, it's Giannis has just successfully banished him. It's fine. We win this encounter.
If you can't banish the creature, banish the DM.
It's true.
It's true.
Flawless.
What we haven't seen is Giannis has been quickly texting all of the internet service providers, being like,
Get him outta
cut the
here."
internet, this place, but only in this room, not. We need
All right.
one person still.
Kale, you're next up. In front of you is a 10-foot wall, ice wall.
But it's only 10 feet on either side of me.
No, it's 30 feet across. It spans the whole alleyway.
Okay, but I can't get around it
No.
on the sides.
No.
Alrighty.
I will say you've done plenty by just banishing the one guy. You maintaining
Yeah.
concentration is pretty sick.
Yeah. I feel like I need to
I
help
shouldn't have said
because I kind of initiated the combat.
Hey, we do everything together, don't we, team?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I mean, that's the idea.
I didn't wanted to murder this guy anyway, so.
I was just really trying to say no.
Could I Misty Step to the other side of the wall?
I think you have to be able to see where you're going to misty step.
That's a great point. I do have to be able to. Can I? Yeah. I can see. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will.
You misty step to the top of the wall, but it's going to be real slippery.
And I think I take damage if I touch the wall.
Oh, haven't we run into this before where you can pass through the wall?
But it hurt you.
Yeah, you can try to break some of it and then pass through it.
I'm gonna cast a firebolt at the wall.
Okay. Yeah. Roll an attack. Spell attack.
I will.
It almost certainly will hit. Don't even know if I need to make you roll, but
Don't roll a
just
one.
in case it's a in case it's a
It
one.
is a 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, absolutely hits.
Alrighty. Is that the right dice? Yes. That'll be 15 points of fire damage.
Okay. You watch as it melts through the kind of center 10 feet, as it just like cracks out and the center 10 feet kind of split apart. But you do see there is kind of like a frigid wind now with this kind of like shards of ice kind of passing through it. So you could pass through. It does like there is now an opening.
Ooh.
But I feel like I would take damage if I walk through the shards. But I can see through, so I could hypothetically Misty Step to the other side of the shards. So I will.
Nice. Well done.
I will bonus action Misty Step to the other side of the shards.
All right.
Nice action economy. We love that shit.
The Ice Devil is going to. Yeah, it's going to do that. Seeing you kind of come across, now kind of feeling you all around, it's going to use 3 legendary actions to use its Blizzard ability. So you watch as it like it like starts pulling up the snow around it. The ice seems to respond to just the creature's movements. I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Okay.
Hell yeah. It's another critical roll symbol. Not
Nice.
20.
We love that.
That dice goes in dice jail.
This
Yarp.
dice, what's the opposite of dice jail? Because this gold dice has been real
A
nice
dice
to me tonight.
pedestal, dice
Yeah, I'm just
heaven,
gonna put you right up here.
dice
Dice pedestal is nice.
glory, dice mayor. I don't know.
Dice
It's
Seven
dice
harem.
mayor. It's the mayor of my dice town. Yeah, I like
the
that.
mayor of Dice Town.
All right. What was everybody else's?
12.
12. Okay.
18.
Okay. Kale?
17.
17. Okay. Anything below a 19 is a failure. So you all take 21 points of cold damage.
Halved.
You are blinded.
Hell yeah.
You cannot use reactions.
Sick.
Oof.
Your speed is halved,
Yes,
Oof.
please.
and you can't make more than one attack on your turn.
Oof. I can still do. You can still do
Bad.
bonus action though, right?
Right?
Yes.
Do I take
no,
any
in
damage?
addition, the creature can use either an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not
Mhm.
both.
Do I take any
You take no
damage?
damage. No, you take
Oh,
no
so
damage.
it's like I avoid the whole thing.
Yeah, you managed to
Sick
kind of like
one.
your goggles managed to kind of keep it out of you.
I feel like my heart could go and I
Yeah.
like absorb the snow. I'm like,
The rest of you, they're like
"Yeah."
stinging, like ice, like shard snow is just piercing through and cutting up your face, and it is like a blizzard is blasting right into you.
Hell
And
yeah.
I have to beat a 10.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. 18.
I will
so you
also have
maintain
to-
concentration.
I will also have to do 2 Constitution checks to see if my locate creature on Callie
Yes,
is up.
that is
still.
correct. The first one was, I guess, that 35 points of damage.
But it's
which
halved
was
for
halved.
me.
Yeah, so just 10 for both, I guess.
That one succeeds.
You're a warcaster, anyways.
I am not actually a
Oh, you're not? Oh,
warcaster.
I thought you
No. But that one also succeeds. Both of those are 6 over 16.
Okay, so you managed to keep it up. It is getting farther away.
Yes.
It's now kind of about 600, 700 feet away.
Okay.
Um,
I'll keep a slot so I can cast it again.
all right. Okay, it is now the Abishai's turn. It seems to be unaffected by the blizzard, as it is going to attack. It's going to attack you, Neppy. It's going to move around and attack you.
Not gonna
Okay.
attack me because I'm holding the tooth of its mummy.
No, it's going to attack Neppy
Aw.
because she's blinded.
I have a hard time
That makes sense.
recognizing my mom's teeth. If they were put into that.
You know what? That's fair. You know what? That's real
Yeah,
fair.
you don't get a lot
Yucky.
of good looks at those. So it's going to reach out with its claws for the first one. That is a 25 to hit.
Yes, it do.
All right. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And the second one is
Yeah.
that's a
I make my
20.
Constitution save.
Another 25
Yes.
for the bite.
Yes.
And that's 7 points of piercing damage and 4 points of cold damage.
So 9 all up, and I will make another Constitution. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
That is the Abishai's turn. It is now Letters, I believe.
Letters would have got a good look at this big devil. Is he just naked with a spear, or does he have like dope ass demon armor?
It seems to be he's got some adornments, kind of like metal adornments throughout his but they look more like jewelry than necessarily functional armor. It seems like his kind of carapace. He's very bug-like. Seems to be natural, kind of hardened armor.
Dope. And these metal adornments, Tim.
Mhm.
What's the nature of that metal? If I just saw at a glance, these gold, silver, steel,
You
ferrous.
You can make a nature check, we'll say.
Oh.
But this is a memory-based nature check, so I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
say because
yeah.
you're blinded, so it's a
Yeah,
disadvantage.
absolutely. Oh,
Gold, silver, steel, ferrous is a
I love
real line
this.
of questioning.
it's gonna be an 8, Tim.
They looked shiny. Some of them
great.
look shiny, for
The
sure.
spear.
Shiny.
Steel is ferrous, right? It's ferrous. Steel. It's got iron in it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I know where that spear is because I may be blind, but I know it's nearby. So I'm gonna stand up. That's first thing. And because everything else I need is sight-based, I'm gonna touch his spear and magnetize it. Okay. Everyone else can deal with it. But here's the thing. He is surrounded by iron cages. There's one thing I know about this alley. It's covered in iron bullshit.
It's true.
Okay.
So I don't know what to do except throw a literal wrench in the pot, and we'll see what this is.
I love it. I love it. So
I feel like that is the letters special, being like, I'm not sure what to do.
Magnetism or reverse gravity?
It's magnetism, right?
It's magnetism. So any object made of ferrous metal that comes within 30 feet of the magnet is attracted to the magnet and will stick to it. Is bronze ferrous? Because I'm covered in it. It requires so if you're holding an item, it requires an athletics check of 17 to hang on to it. So any of your swords.
Bronze is not a ferrous metal.
No.
Oh, hell yeah. Then I don't become attached to him.
What are my goggles made of, Tim?
They would, I think we said they were copper, right? Or bronze. They might have been bronze.
Tim loves
So
bronze.
I'm fine with for the goggles.
I think you're fine.
Bronze is fine. Bronze is copper and tin.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Not your girl.
This spell takes my sight away. It's pretty bad.
Welcome to the club, baby. We're all blind in this encounter.
You do hear rattling of cages. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. It is a disadvantage because you're blind.
Yeah.
Letters
Should
or
I
me?
also make a dexterity saving throw because I'm right next to him?
That's a natural one, baby.
No, because they were
Letters
literally
so
right
high.
behind him. They're like coming from
okay.
behind him.
And you might have thought, but letters is rolling at disadvantage, so maybe the other dice was high. It was not. It was a 1 and a 4, baby.
No.
So you take 8 points of
Letters
bludgeoning
is
damage
demoralized.
as you get smoked by the cage that you bumped into in the back of the head, and you hear it kind of like roll off the back of your head and stick to the spear. It does stick to the top of the spear.
I'm gonna make my
Yeah,
athletics check to hold onto my sword, hopefully.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna make an athletics check to hold on to myself.
Flirty 20. We're good.
yeah, you're fine.
That
I
was
really
the only
like
medal
flirty
that I
20.
hold.
A flirty 20. I really
20.
like that.
Tim,
What
at
do
the
you
end of
think?
my turn,
TM.
do I get to try to become sightful again?
My
insight is pretty bad, but how's my
it does not.
outsight?
It lasts until the end of the devil's next turn.
Hell yeah, Tim. Then I fucking stand there in a ready stance, 45 degrees off from where the actual demon is. Yeah, I do look like a character select menu for fucking Mortal Kombat.
That's gonna be an 18 for me.
You're fine. Yeah. All right. It is now Neppy's turn.
Okay, so I've just heard a cacophony of iron, probably to my right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow the
Or
iron.
yeah.
He's
and
covered in cages.
I knew that the devil was right in front of me, right?
Mhm, yeah. Yeah. You're
Okay,
still facing
cool.
the same direction.
Okay, sick. I am going to, since he's right in melee with me, I'm gonna reach out, try and touch him, and cast Inflict Wounds
Okay.
on him.
Yeah. It's
Wanna-
just a spell attack at disadvantage.
I want to hurt his icy insect body. Oh, those are both really good. That is going to be a 23 at disadvantage.
That hits absolutely.
Okay. Oh, and this is at. I'm so sorry, Tim. In my mind, it was a 5th level, but I didn't say that out loud. I'm casting this at 5th level.
It's fine.
How many d8s is that? Gosh, or it's hit takes 3d10 necrotic damage. Cool. So that is 1d10 for every spell out. So that is 7d10 necrotic damage.
Good up.
I'm gonna use a dice roller just because I don't have all my dice here. The joy of being out of town. Dice roller. 7d10. We have a 46
Nice.
necrotic damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Just over average. Not bad.
Nice.
And I'm gonna yell at him in Infernal. I'm not gonna yell here because my child is sleeping, but I'm gonna yell at him. I said no.
Okay.
And like a.
All right. We are back to the top of the order. It is Finnan's turn.
In Celestial, because I'm an asshole. I'm gonna be
Also,
like,
hi Fablers.
Hi,
Welcome
Fabled.
in. Nice to have you.
You know, if we kill you here, you're dead forever. And then I'm going to swing twice with my sword. And what do I want to do with my bonus action? What's the light situation up in this zone?
It is dim light.
Dim
Everything
light.
is sort
That's
of
great.
dim.
So I'm gonna grab some of that dim light, and as I'm slashing twice with my sword, it's gonna be twirling around my hand in the shape of a spear, and I'm gonna spear it into him with my waning shadow.
Nice.
The sword hits were 28 and 29.
Yep.
Ooh.
The shadowy spear hit was a 15. Sorry, 29 and 30, 15 for the
15
the
does
shadowy
not
spear.
hit. The other
Did
two.
not think so. Did not think so. Let us find the d8s that we need. Sorry. 2d8 per hit. Plus the 2d8 for the weapon.
You guys know what would be really great? Having our paladin here. I miss my Callie. We gotta go get her.
Oh, is that what we're doing here? I thought we were
Yeah.
just down in hell for fun.
No, so fun here. I'm having a nice time.
why we
I'm
go
having
paladin.
such a nice time.
This guy seems cool. We should come back and take this guy up on his offer.
Absolutely.
Like when
we'll
we
have
get Callie,
tea.
Callie would love this guy.
Love this guy.
I'd love to see
Have some of my hell brew.
But he's got cool records.
64 points of damage.
He's got legendary action.
Like,
He's
pow,
a
pow,
big
pow,
deal.
pow.
It's 5 points not enough though. Sorry.
I know.
All
I know.
right. Okay. It is the Ice Devil's turn.
That checks out.
He is going. Yeah.
What's he gonna do with that big heavy spear, though?
You hear kind of a popping sound.
What do I say?
The blizzard. He disappears. And the
Oh.
blizzard fades at the end of his turn. He is gone. You do not see
That-
him.
Wherever he goes, for the next minute, that spear is still magnetized. Do you hear anything nearby? There's no range on it, by the way. He could go to a different plane and he'd still be magnetized.
Are you shitting me?
We're gonna make.
It says nothing about if it's on the same plane,
I
and they
will
always
have-
specify that.
I will have. You can all make perception checks.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. It's so true and so funny.
Oh, that's so
Tim?
good.
Tim, that's a 28.
28. Yeah.
21.
Not as good as that, but 25.
You hear on the other side of the wall, 60 feet away, a bunch of clanging. There's like clang, 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 and you just hear it like moving away from you at a pretty quick speed, farther up the hill.
He's just going and just drawing. Is this like is the vibe of this like city quite like fucking like Mordor, like
I
a
get-
lot of like
yeah.
ice
I
and
get like a
stone
lot
and,
of loose metal vibes from the city.
Lots of loose metal. He's running away and making so much noise. Like, so much noise.
So there's just the one left?
Just the Abishai left.
There's just the one Abishai left. He's effectively a running alarm.
This is chill.
As you also hear swearing in Infernal every time it happens. It is now Kale's turn.
Kale is
Fucking
going
magnetism.
to
Good spell.
Such a good
just because I want to. He's gonna take his new hammer.
Yes.
Does this new one does this devil qualify as a giant? No, probably not.
No, this devil. The
He's
Abishai's
gonna
not
take
a
his
giant, it's
hammer.
large, but
And he's gonna kind of take it and he's gonna throw it.
what form did you choose for the hammer?
It just looks like a hammer.
Like just a light hammer?
Yeah, like a light hammer.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna throw it at the Abishai.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Just casually wielding the weapon of a god. No big deal. Kale Salad, everyone.
25.
25 absolutely hits.
And then I get an extra one because it's thrown.
Also, we just had a new recent follower called Dungeon Dream Girls, and what a great,
Whoa.
what a great stream
Original.
name.
That is going to be
First time here? What's up, Dungeon?
Hi, Dungeon
Yeah,
Dream.
hey.
Hey.
So nice to have
20
you.
points.
Nice.
I don't know what kind of
I think it's
bludgeoning
bludgeoning
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you see as the hammer flies and cracks it in the side of the face, my hand stays out and it comes right back to my hand. And as I catch it, I absorb and I quicken another firebolt that I send at it.
Nice.
That's
Well
cool.
done.
Kinetic energy into literal energy.
That is a 17. Is that going to hit?
17 does hit.
Ooh. Well done. Well done.
Another 16 points of fire damage.
Nice. So you watch as as it kind of reels back, as the firebolt hits it square in the chest, the flames just scatter across its skin. They have any effect.
Fire no bueno.
No bueno.
But it is now.
No, never. I'll do this on my turn. I realize I speak Draconic. I forgot that the sword allows me to speak Draconic, and I haven't put the sword in D&D Beyond yet, so
Yeah.
it's all from memory.
Abishai. Actually, it's going to take.
It's gonna cry.
It is going to. Seen.
Dude, can we see now? Can we see and take reactions?
Yes.
No, that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Love that
Yeah.
for me. I did get to see that hammer. That was dope then.
The Abishai kind of looks around, seeing what has happened, and it is going to use its. It's going to use its action to disengage, and then it is going to fly. You watch as it outstretches its wings, and it's going to fly up on top of the building, and just out of view. It just goes up on top. Seems freaked out.
I look at us. We don't have time. We have to go. No.
Do we want to drop out of initiative? Okay. So as you drop out of initiative, the other Abishai comes back as the minute is nearly past.
I
feel like we would all just
You
stand
would leave
around in a
first?
We had
circle
like
and
40
ready
seconds.
shit. Yeah.
Like we're
Did
following.
you want to
that.
wait, or did you just want to head out?
We want to bounce.
I want to bounce.
Okay.
We leave.
So yeah, you head out as the Abishai reappears as you're kind of heading up the hill.
And
out
my
of sight.
ping is still on. I managed to keep it up.
Okay, yeah.
In Draconic, I do say, we kicked your boss's ass.
And you can see it's just looking around, and you're too far away for it to notice where you are.
I
So
hate when my friends say things in languages Letters doesn't understand. 'Cause then Sean Deppner can't yes and.
I will have you all make another stealth check. This is at disadvantage because everything in the city has been alerted to something happening in where
To
you
the
are.
other guy who's just a
you
giant
do
fucking
still
clanging
have-
alarm bell.
Plus 10.
They should run
No,
after that
you
guy.
do not. I cast Spirit Shroud.
Oh, right,
It's a
right,
concentration spell. It's
Okay,
gone
yeah,
forever
so,
now.
yeah,
I have
yeah.
no
Hell
more
yeah.
spells. And it does a lot all at once and then nothing at all for a while.
So sorry. I laughed.
12.
26.
14.
15.
14. All right, you are running, but you do
Oh,
notice.
Sorry, disadvantage. Still 26.
Okay. You do notice that there are now other creatures following you in that alleyway. And you have several creatures who have taken notice of you here in this place. You watch as a bone devil kind of leaps off one of the buildings and begins kind of running behind you. You have a bit of a head start. You have probably about 200 feet. But it seems to be that there is a pursuit taking place. So we will roll initiative once again for the pursuit.
Shit.
Woof, 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 woof.
You can continue to try to hide, or you can just try to outrun everybody, depending on where you're trying to get to, what you're trying to do.
We're trying to keep his. In my mind, I think we would try and keep pace with the thing. I don't think there's any use in hiding. We're not that party.
Okay.
No, if we don't have fucking
Pass without a trace, we can't do
No
it.
chance.
Okay. Callie, the ping is about 600 feet away.
Okay.
So
Fucking booking it.
25 to 20. 20 to 15.
18.
15 to 10.
13.
12.
12.
Sean, you've been rolling bad. You've got such a crazy initiative bonus.
Letters is demoralized.
Having a bad day. Also very tired.
All right.
We haven't
So
had a nap
where
yet.
are my conditions at?
I did look through my stuff and I'm like, oh no, I can't fly today because I haven't slept yet. Oh, fuck.
1 point of exhaustion. 1 point of exhaustion. So everything should be a disadvantage. I haven't passed
Ability
anything
check.
today, so
Ability
yeah.
checks.
But all the fun things I've been trying to do, trying being the operative word.
All right. So on initiative count 20, you watch as the Bone Devil starts making ground on you. And you watch as another Ice Devil, smaller, kind of like skates around an alleyway and is also kind of like scuttling along the ground.
Do they actually
towards you.
skate? Are they like frozoning after us?
Almost, yeah. There is there's definitely a Frozone vibe.
I know you want us to hate these guys, but I'm liking these fucking Frost
I
Devils.
love it.
I like this place.
Frosty babies.
The Bone Devil makes the most headway and is like, is kind of flying low to the ground, and is probably about 120 feet behind you. The Ice Devil looks like it's about 160 feet behind you.
Maybe quick.
Our Ice Devil or another one?
A different one.
Ugh.
You haven't seen the
Captain
one that
Clang
you
Clang isn't,
Captain
Yeah.
Clang.
isn't in full pursuit.
Captain Clang Clang was quite a bit bigger. The one that's chasing you is similar to the ones you saw out on the plains. All right, Finn, and you are up first. What would you like to do?
That's a great question. And I did remember that my spear has other stuff to it now, and I am just reminding myself what those things are. Fuck.
Your spear can do so much, my guy.
My spear can do stuff.
What a utility. A lot of utility.
No,
We call it-
10-foot radius around me.
Utility encounter.
So many things. Who's up next, Tim? Sorry, just so I know.
Neppy is up next.
Oh, it's me. Okay.
Oh no, who had 13? Neppy? It was
Yeah.
Neppy. Yeah.
It
yeah.
was
Well,
13,
that-
12, 12.
Yes.
But
Well,
my
that-
12 was bigger.
Sizes and everything.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do
But
this.
it does help.
How many points does this take? This takes 5 points. I'm gonna spend 5 charges from my Spear of Relauven, which I have marked here. It has that many charges. Very good. And I'm going to cast Investiture of Crystal on myself.
Nice.
As Finnan running, hits the parts of his exposed skin kind of crack and turn purple, and you see those like Morris Vike-like shards kind of all the way up his body. And his eyes that you see under the goggles just turn the exact same shade as the goggles, and they just become like indistinguishable from the goggles. And I am going to just be in that and keep running.
Okay.
Because that is the action to use that
All right.
through the spear. So
Okay. All right. It is Neppy's turn.
Knowing everyone is very much faster than me, because with all of their fly stuff, if they cast that on themselves, I am going to dash. I am going to take
Okay.
my action movement.
It's your
to
full movement.
dash.
All right. Letters.
Oh. Letter's like reaching out to cast Fly on Neppy, knowing that she's the slowest, and she just fucking scoots off.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay. Finnan is like spent. I've seen Fenton use his shadow form today, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
flew through.
Yeah. So
through the
Letters is
chest.
gonna touch the next best thing because he knows that Kale can fly. So he's gonna run up and slap Finnan on his crystalline booty. So yeah, he'll take 30 points of movement, slap him on the butt, giving himself 60 speed of movement, and fly another 30 feet. Does that check out? Does that make sense?
Hello.
Like, right? Okay,
yeah, because
cool.
you
We love
gain
that.
a flight speed of 60
Yeah,
feet,
yeah,
but
yeah.
You've already used half your movement, so
So
I'd say.
it's I don't have to do complicated math. You've got fly, I've got fly, and I'm up where Neppy is. End
Gotcha.
of turn.
All right. It is now Kale's turn.
Kale is gonna. He is going to 1 second here. Use a 4th level spell and cast Polymorph on himself, turning himself into a giant eagle.
That's character growth. He can fly now.
He
Yeah.
can fly.
And
That's
my
fucking
fly
character
my
growth,
fly
baby.
speed is 80 feet.
80 feet.
And so
Nice.
I will fly and then bonus action dash. Or not, I can't bonus action dash because
It's
I'm
an
not a
action
rogue.
to dash.
So,
To get up just ahead of Neppy.
yeah, I'll just do it that way. I
Alright.
guess I could quicken polymorph, but whatever.
All right. So you
Save it for
you
the next
kind of
round.
beat your wings as you fly past Neppy on the ground.
Still the
Ooh,
slowest one in the.
Can I grab Neppy?
That would be an action. So on your next
Oh.
turn, you can. Yeah. But you can get ahead of them. Like you can get ahead of Neppy and wait, and she can try to kind of leap into your claws. You can kind of ready your claws if you want that.
Ready your claw.
Ready your claws.
I
All
would
right.
see your ready claws and I would clock that. I would clock your ready claws.
And the eagle has like a tuft of like red feathers
Of course he does.
across the top.
Sweet baby.
All right. So on initiative 10, you watch as you are all continuing to move forward. You see several of those small kind of ice-like creatures kind of dive bomb the side of a building, and you watch as a sheet of ice kind of falls down onto the ground. I need everyone to make a how high are you flying, Kale? Like, are you? If you're going to pick up.
I'd be
Neppy, so
like-
you're probably.
Well, I'd be like 15, anywhere between 15 and 20 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Assuming,
So, and what about you,
Yeah.
Letters?
Yeah, we do 20 feet up. This ain't our first
So
day.
I will have everyone make a dexterity saving throw. Those of you who are off the ground, you can make it at advantage.
We love that.
Yarp.
Running out of dice that aren't in jail.
Or
18.
those of you who can fly, so Finn and you would get advantage as well.
Oh, I got an 18. I feel like I'm not going to beat that. I didn't beat that, so an 18.
it's not
It's
great.
okay. We can come back from this.
16.
16. Okay.
Actually, you know what?
15.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
How's 15 is bad, right? 15 is not going to do it.
15 is not going to do it.
How does 19 sound?
19 will do it.
Is there anything
Um,
within 30 feet of me that I can zap with my brain a little bit?
No, they're farther
Well, I
back.
do flex my brain and just shit.
Oh, I lied. I did not have a luck point left because we have not slept since the clack thing.
No,
So that was a 15.
15. Okay, so those of you who failed, so everybody except for Finnan, I think,
And like,
and Letters. So Neppy and Kale, as you're kind of moving through, you watch Letters kind of like roll out of the way, and Finnan kind of like flies forward, kind of just missing as the sheet of ice kind of cracks. It catches part of your wing, Kale, and it also hits you on the ground, Neppy, and that is 12 points of cold damage. And Neppy, you on the ground, I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Sure.
Probably be
So
bad.
12 points of cold damage is halved for me because of my armor, not super chilly, and a strength saving throw.
Yes, please.
Okie dokes. Oh, that's pretty good. Holy, that's good for strength for me. 18.
Yes. So you manage to kind of like wedge your shield up against it as you manage to stay on your feet and keep running. You do not fall prone. Kale, because you're flying, you don't fall prone.
Yeah, and I passed my concentration check.
Great.
For the
All right.
Oh, I'll have to roll a concentration check for myself too. Yeah, I make it.
All right. So with initiative count 20, as we got to the bottom, now we're back to the top. On initiative count 20, you watch as the devils move. The Bone Devil, once again, kind of like flying the fastest, gains another 80 feet, but is still just over 100 feet behind you. Is at 120 feet behind you. And the Ice Devil is about 40 feet behind that. It is now Finnan's turn.
Well, now that I'm flying, I'm going to lift up off the ground. And as dope as this thing is, I'm going to try and do some more disruptive stuff because now that I'm not on the ground anymore, it's not as useful. So you watch as the crystalline nature fades and like kind of gathers at his hands, turning black as it moves down through his body, and a small bead of blackness gathers at his hands, and he's going to twist it and expand, and a 60-foot radius sphere, and I'm gonna put as many devils on the far end away from us as possible in this sphere. That's Yeah. A 60-foot spear of magical darkness spreads around corners. So if they're like, it would go into the streets as well.
Okay.
A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness. And then stuff happens on their turn, and that is my 8th level spell.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Maddening Darkness. Nope, I just accidentally rolled that. Not that. There we go.
All right, great. Neppy, it is your turn.
Is Kale recovers.
Yeah, Kale is still.
And I am going to run up to him, and I am going to jump into his talons.
All right, you can make an athletics or an acrobatics check, and this will be an athletics check for you, Kale,
Wouldn't you know that they're both the same for your girl?
and it'll be the Eagles stats.
Yas. What
16.
is athletics? Just strength?
Strength.
19.
Yeah, so you manage to, Neppy kind of leaps up and grabs onto your talons, and your talons kind of close around her as she is firmly in your talons. As you fly forward. All right, is there anything else you'd like to do with your bonus action? Anything like that?
Bonus action? No, I don't have many bonus action things. That is, I think I think that's all I'm going to do at this point. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It is now. It is now Letter's turn.
Nothing fancy. 120 feet forward. Letter's just gonna
Nice.
fucking scoot forward.
All right.
And you know what? We'll make it 100 feet forward, and we'll do 20 feet up.
Okay.
We'll be 40 feet off the ground, because
Right.
I feel like that feels like above the buildings, right?
Okay. Yeah.
That feels like a safer place to be.
Yeah. Most of the buildings are top out at about 30 feet.
Yeah. So we'll just be 100 feet ahead of where I was.
Okay. All right. You are now. It is Kale's turn.
I'm just gonna sort of follow letters and fly. How far did you start? How much did you go in one turn, letters?
I went 100, like, as the crow flies, but I did gain some altitude.
Okay, I'll do the same thing. I won't go past him,
Okay.
even though I could, but I won't.
All right.
On
But I could.
principle.
Neppy, you can sense you are about
Me dumb eagle.
200 feet away from where you pinged Callie, and you can see the tower is still probably about 800 feet away. It's at a building kind of, it looks to be farther off to the left as you kind of sense.
I do look to Neppy and be like, I had a way to get us here, but I don't have one out. I hope you have that. I didn't think about that when we left.
I've got you.
Love that.
All right. Initiative.
And I would
count-
start kind of guiding Kale to where the ping is going off.
Also on my turn, using that extra 60 feet. I don't know if it's worth the risk. You're gonna make me roll for it. Never mind.
Usually I'm a do it guy, but I feel like we're in a bad
You're like
place.
feeling knowing you.
This is a I'm gonna jump off the bridge kind of situation. And I
Well-
don't know
Jump
this-
off the bridge. You can't. You're carrying me.
I was gonna drop you and then go underneath you so you could ride on my back.
Nope.
But that kind of
Oh, no,
acrobatics
that's
is
a
gonna
dead-
require
that's a
rolls.
dead- that's
But
a
like,
dead
also think
Neppy.
of my acrobatics is low.
We're running on real thin margins.
Okay,
this
okay,
We're
okay.
on fumes right now.
All right. Initiative count.
D&D by
10.
attrition.
Yeah, right?
You watch as from like a rooftop of another building, there is another ice devil kind of standing on the roof. It's climbed up and is going to try to push an ice wall out in front of you. So I will have you flying. Those of you who are flying to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Just like
I'm
in
gonna
the
just hunker in.
Yeah,
I
Neppy, you
am
don't have
a-
to make it.
I'm a little ways behind.
Yeah,
Do I
you don't
make-
have to,
yeah.
Finnan. So
Also,
this
does
is
anything start its turn in the sphere?
not yet. It's the
No,
next.
yeah, it's on
the next
20
one.
on initiative count 20. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an at 20.
get
There
ready
he
for
is.
that.
Hey,
Letters is
attaboy.
moralized. He found out
Yeah.
that he doesn't have to get people out, and he's feeling good.
You easily just swerve off to the side.
Swerve.
18.
Yeah, you also you watch as like the eagle just kind of takes a full
I'm
fucking
like
down,
grabbing on.
the falcon down the canyon, just like fucking on its side, as the it went for like a tall wall that's only 10 feet wide, as you both kind of pass around it without feeling its effects. And we go to initiative count 20, and that is when the creatures, would be passing through that.
So shrieks, gibbering, and mad laughter can be heard within the sphere. So they need to make wisdom saving throws. I'm gonna
Fucking
roll damage
Friday
because they
nights
take
down at the Blackwater Bar and Grill, dude.
Oh yeah.
Vertebrates,
uh,
drink free.
That is
20.
a lot of spicy numbers.
23 for the Bone Devil,
Success.
and the Ice Devil is. I have magic resistance too. That is worse. That's 17.
Does not succeed. So
Ayo.
the Bone Devil, I rolled muy spicy. So oh, that's wrong counting. 44, 49, 52 points of psychic damage on a fail, and 26 on a success.
Nice.
Yarp, yarp.
So you like hear the kind of like shrieks emanating from the sphere as they pass through it. You watch as the Bone Devil kind of rises up above, and using half of its movement gets above and forward another 40 feet. So it did slow it down as it forced it to kind of fly higher in the air. And the Ice Devil seems to have slowed down, just making it through. Because is it 60 feet or is it
60-foot radius. So I would have put them on the back end. So they would have had to have traveled 120 feet to get out of it.
Yeah, so yeah, the Ice Devil is still within it.
6, so he'll do that again next turn.
Yeah.
Ice Devil, having a bad day.
Yeah. All right, it is now. So the devil illuminated 40 feet. All right, so they are losing ground for sure. All
Nice
right,
one.
it is Finnan's turn.
I'm gonna fly. Oh, do I?
You are losing pace with your companions.
No, I know.
They are at least 80 feet ahead of you.
Oh, more than that. I've flown
Yeah.
like no, yeah, 80 seems reasonable because I've flown
this was the
60.
first
They've
one
done
they
like
dashed.
yeah. Then as a bonus action, who was the one that took who was the one that failed?
The Ice Devil.
So that's the one
It's
in the darkness.
A good like 200 feet behind you. Or
Oh.
actually, no, it's 120 feet behind you.
Then I can both see and hit it. So even if it's in magical darkness. So I'm just gonna shoot a little bit I'm just gonna like basically grab a tendril of the maddening darkness and just stab it through its neck.
Okay.
That's a 26 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
We are not in our form, so we don't do the extra D8. Not bad though. 18 points of necrotic damage, which probably is important. And then I'm going to dash 120 feet
Okay. Yeah.
backwards.
So you
I'm still flying backwards, hands out like this. Like
do
a
you go up
missile
in the air. Or you're
blast.
still kind of low to the ground.
I would do the same thing letters did, where it's like
Alright.
100 forward, 20 up.
Yeah. So you catch up
Yeah.
to where they are.
40 feet is the safest height to be.
Yeah.
Safest height.
You catch
Any
up and
bird will
are
tell you
kind of
that.
on where they are currently.
Yeah, I'm just like a step behind them, kind of
Yeah,
each time. Yeah, that
High
works.
enough, you can get away from snakes. Low enough, you don't have to worry about lightning. Any
Alright.
bird will tell you that.
It is now Neppy's turn.
Oh, my sweet, 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 lovely friends. I am going to, or is everyone within 30 feet of me, Letters, Kale, and Finnan?
Mhm.
At this point?
Yes.
Yes, at this point.
Wonderful. I am going to cast Bless on them. So
Sick
from the
one.
next minute, actually, no.
That'll
Sorry.
make you drop ping.
It will. So I'm not going to do that. And I can't even guide or resistance him. I just looked at the spell. Shit.
I like the idea of Neppy like going to cast a spell and being like, no, I'm already concentrating on one.
Like, I'm already concentrating.
Oh!
I am going to. I think that's yeah. I'm just gonna use thaumaturgy as a cantrip, just to like essentially like amplify the effects of Finnen's darkness behind us, giving it like those ominous whispers, kind of just like twisting this just to try and amplify it up a little bit. It's mostly for flavor, but like I'm not doing anything, and I am holding on for dear life to Kale.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, it is now Letter's turn.
Yeah, I mean, sounds like we're going in the right direction. I'm still scooting.
Another 120?
I'm gonna do 120. I'm not even gonna bother. Like, if I don't passive perceive her with 9, I'm not gonna actively look for our quarry.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna scoot.
All right, it is now Kale's turn.
I'm a scooting dude.
I'm gonna sort of see if Nappy's gonna give me any sort of direction.
I would be.
Sort of, yeah, and then just go through the direction that she's giving me. But this time I'm gonna go the full 160 feet.
Nice. All right. So you are within 40 feet. You can feel the ping going off.
Can we see them?
Can
I
you can
see
make
anyone?
a perception check?
I'm gonna make one. Can I make one too?
Sure. Yeah.
I have advantage on wisdom perception checks relying on sight, so that would be the
Ooh,
this
very
is,
nice.
Because you are
Definitely.
fucking eagle, dude.
Keen-eyed.
Neppy's just seen some shit, so
not
she's
great.
decently
Not,
good at it.
19.
22.
22. So neither of you totally knowing who you're looking for. You haven't seen. It's been described to you, but not knowing exactly who you're looking for. But you do see a building ahead that is pinging at about 40 feet.
Yeah.
Or it's probably about 30 feet. So somewhere inside that building.
Okay.
And you can see that it is of finer architecture than the others. Even though it has that same kind of like the ice is kind of growing up around it and quite imposing, this seems like it has been sculpted somewhat to look even more kind of menacing and imposing. And you can see there are several skeletons that look like they've been impaled on several like icicles that kind of stick out of this building. And you can see there appears to be a sled that has been parked outside with a large saber-toothed cat that's been shackled almost to a hitching post.
Again, you're making them sound evil, but you're also making them sound sick as fuck, dude. Like, I don't think we have to be enemies with these people. Like, I think it's a misunderstanding. Let's all just hang out. They just gave Callie a ride. That's just conscientious.
So it is now initiative count 10. And as you get closer to this building, you hear a horn blast from the tower in the distance.
Oh, they horny.
And on initiative count 20, the Ice Devil, what is it? It's a save.
Wisdom saving
save.
throw.
Oh, no. That is only a 13.
Okay.
Oh, so sad
think
to
that Ice Devil.
himself.
21.
He's so sad of himself.
Y'all, we're in some trouble.
Everything, yeah, everyone, we're
This
in
is
hell,
What we
baby.
call in the
30
industry a smash and grab.
36 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
as the-
Yeah, you hear again those
Shadow
screams.
just-
But the Bone Devil continues to fly towards you.
Oh,
But it is far behind you. It hasn't been able to keep pace. It is getting relatively close to you, Finnan, in your current
son.
position, but it's still about 60 feet back.
Sick.
All right, and Finnan, it is your turn.
How fast does it seem to be flying each turn? No, that's too risky.
About 80 feet.
Oh, it's faster than us. If it's 80 feet total, that's its dash. Whatever, you do your thing. What do I know? Just
Yeah, no, that's risky. I could Finger of Death, but then I would just be out.
No, wait,
No.
hold on to something, please.
I am going
I'm
to dash. I'll bonus action shoot him with the gooby.
Yep.
And then dash away. So let's see if I even hit with that. I don't. It's 12.
No, that does not
Natural
hit,
2.
unfortunately. It just watches it kind of pings out and it like easily kind of maneuvers its skeletal like frame and insect like wings, just kind of move it.
And I continue dashing backwards.
All right. And you catch up to where your friends are, where Letters is. Not quite to where Kale's a little bit ahead of them.
I would also be banking toward, because like Kale and Neppy are like, I think because Letters is just shooting forward, whereas Kale and Neppy were like going to a thing. I'd be
Yeah,
forward.
Letters shoots forward and then adjusts. And he's like, oh, fuck. Oh,
Yeah,
It's a bit of a zigzag.
Yeah. Neppy, it is your turn.
I'm gonna call out. She's in there. She's in that building. Top or bottom? Out front or on the roof?
You asking me?
I'm calling out to Letters.
Isn't he so he can scree at you.
I'm calling out to Letters at this point.
Okay.
I guess then.
If I can wait. You're the one with the head radar. Fucking.
Can I tell like how
Eyeball
high
it.
in the building?
Seems to be on the main floor at this point.
And then I would start guiding Kale down to the ground.
Watch out for that
All right.
cat.
All right. It is Letters' turn.
Okay, if it's main floor, it's main floor. Letters is gonna. How far? 60 feet. Is 60 feet gonna get me there?
Yes. Yeah, you'll still be about 20 feet from the door, but yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go, busting in with nothing left in the pocket. So I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at this, this lovely bone devil.
Okay, yeah.
See if I can shake him off our collective
That's-
tails. Nope, that's a 2. Letters
Okay.
is demoralized again.
Oh,
Tails out.
buddy.
Real roller coaster here.
Hit a high and then crashed immediately.
A meteoric highs and crushing
Shouldn't have had
lows.
exclusively juice boxes for lunch. Letters just scoots another. He tries to do what Finnan does super coolly, where he like spins around, and like tries to sail away, but like loses his nerve immediately as he's like, no, I like to see where I'm going, and just biffs his spell, and sheepishly scoots another 60 feet.
All right.
On a downward. You know what? No, yeah, we're gonna stay up though. We're gonna
Okay.
stay 60 feet.
yeah,
you
so you're
gotta
above the
join
door,
Finnan.
but you're up.
Yeah,
You gotta join Finnan in his goggleless flying lessons where he just flies around and tries not to hit things.
He's
really
watched
beneficial.
those.
All right, it is Letters' turn.
Oh, okay, yeah. Letters goes again, and is just gonna spend his whole time.
Sorry, Kale's turn.
I knew what you meant. I'm just a little dickaroo.
Kale's going to. I guess I'm gonna take Neppy and put them down by the door. I'll try and put them not right next to the big cat, if that's possible.
Yeah, the
You said
big
the
cat
cat's
is
tied
like-
up.
Is tied up. It seems
Yeah.
to be. You can make an animal handling check.
eagle.
I don't have to. The eagle doesn't
All right.
know shit about. Eagle's scared of cats. I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna put her down like
All right.
Put her down.
10 feet from the cat, but closest to the door.
All right.
And then I'm gonna pop back into Kale.
All right. So, with initiative count 10, you hear another horn blast,
Oh, I forgot about
and you can
Cool,
see
cool.
massive wings flying up over the wall by the large tower as a very large figure begins flying in your direction.
Hey, Finnan,
It is
you got
still a
another
ways
archdevil
away.
in you today? You think you can do 2 in 1?
Probably not.
I think we talk to him. We've got to talk to him. And oh yeah, we're still in
I
initiative.
think
at this
we
point.
get Gally out of here as quick as possible.
Initiative 20, the bone devil continues to move towards you, but it is still back a ways. As Finnan, I assume you come down and arrive with the rest of them.
Yeah, but you said like 60 feet's enough to land, right?
Yes, yeah. From
So,
where you are,
pew, 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 Eldritch Blast.
yeah. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna shoot at the Bone Devil.
Yeah.
Bring back an old fucking classic. The lowest of those was a 24. No, lowest of those was a 21. on the Bone
That'll
Devil?
hit.
Yeah, those all hit. Yeah, absolutely.
Sick. No plus charisma to these because I dropped that, so I could do
Agonizing blast.
sword stuff. That is 13 points of force damage. With that agonizing blast, Eldritch Blast becomes a real underwhelming.
All right. So as you arrive with your companions outside of this door, that is where we are going to take our break.
Yikes.
Holy forks.
See y'all soon.
Yeah, we will be back in a tight 10, so stick around. Please go check out our amazing new partners, Legend Keeper. One of our mods will drop the link to their website in the chat. Please go check them out on the break and then come back here with your spider milk and your snacks. And we will see you very soon.
Get some snacks.
Bye.
Bye.
Snack.
Bye.
Bye.
hey guys, it's me, Adam, and I'm here to talk to you about the sponsor for tonight's episode, Legendcraft. Legendcraft is a Canadian woodworking company that makes D&D and tabletop gaming tables and accessories. They are a couple of passionate crafters that create items that will instantly become a highlight of any tabletop or RPG player's game night. An absolute favourite of mine is the Mountain King board gaming table. This table is bonkers cool, looking like it is straight out of a Dwarven King's Hall. It's really unlike anything I've ever seen. We feel really good about endorsing this Canadian business that brings so much passion into something we care so deeply about. So head over to their Instagram at legendcraft.ca to have a look at what they're making and let them know that Blackwater sent you. And if any of you fall in love with any of their amazing products, you can go to their website and use the promo code Blackwater for 5% off. It supports a Canadian business and also helps support our stream in this crazy D&D game we love. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh god.
Oh man.
He's gonna catch himself one of
man.
these days. He's gonna do that to himself. Cody, spicy Cody.
So, as we return, we are going to wind back just a little bit.
Oh no, I hate it.
Callie, you feel your sled being pulled along through the city.
Yeah.
And you hear infernal snippets here and there in rhyme kind of pressing ahead.
Yeah.
Tim, do you want us to take our headphones off?
That would be great.
Yeah.
Finally, the sled comes to a stop.
Yeah.
Rhyme pulls back the cloak, refastening it around his chest. You see him slap the saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah.
Stop, Runt. Kind of whimpers.
What was his name? The
He called it Runt.
Okay.
He goes, wait here. And he puts his hands up to the two ice devils that have been accompanying you on this journey. As he heads inside the building before you, fairly imposing building, you can see the skeletons hanging from the icicles as he steps inside the large doors. There's a few minutes where you see the ice devils kind of looking in at you and laughing, their mandibles clacking as they kind of step away.
Are these the buggy ones?
Mm-hmm. You see one of them pull something out of its pouch and begin to eat as they kind of move off to the side. Is there anything you'd like to do? Well, it seems like you're going to be waiting here for a little bit.
And I'm on a cage on the back of this?
On the back of the sled.
On the back of the sled, on the back of a saber-tooth? Or is the sled being pulled by the
sled
saber-tooth?
is being pulled by the saber-tooth.
So I can't reach the saber-tooth?
You could try.
I could try. I can't think of what else I would do other than, I'm gonna whisper out to the saber-tooth. Can I tell where this creature is from at all?
You can make a nature check.
Okay, I also do have to take these off. Give me a second. Love to make a nature check.
Or an animal handling check, whatever you prefer.
I just have so many tabs up right now. I will. Where's Callie? There's Callie. Animal handling would be.
Mm-hmm.
How does a 14 sound?
Okay. You managed to get its attention. It looks kind of ghastly, but you're not sure if it's because it's living in hell and it's being mistreated on the regular and underfed.
Yeah.
Or so you're not sure if it's native to this plane or a beast that's been captured and brought here. It's difficult to tell, but you do get its attention as it kind of turns its head and you can see its eyes kind of narrow.
I'm gonna reach I'm gonna try and reach my hand out to it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and reach my hand out to it.
Okay. Are you trying to touch it?
Yes.
And if so, where? You can reach your arm out a bit.
Where can I
would you-
touch it?
You could probably get its back legs or its tail.
I'm gonna go tail first. That seems safer than leg.
Okay.
If I'm able to touch it, I'm gonna give it 5 points of healing.
Okay. I will have you make an attack roll. It is not an attack you're doing, but to see if you can get it.
Okay. Just add my.
It'd be like an unarmed strike, so you can add your strength plus proficiency.
Strength plus proficiency. Da, 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 da. When I do I. Oh no. I'm sorry. I get it. 25.
You grab its tail. As you grab its tail,
I don't want to grab its tail. I don't want to grab its tail. I want to stroke its tail. I'm not going to grab its tail. And I would just like to put 5 points of healing into it.
Okay. So as you do that, you watch as it snarls and you pump your healing into it. And you watch as some of the fresher wounds kind of close slightly.
No.
And it kind of rears back a bit confused. And you see the ice devils kind of take notice. And they stalk over. And they kind of bang the cage a bit. So you retreat your hand. And you see the tiger kind of moves slightly closer to the cage.
I'm gonna sob.
As the devils kind of retreat back.
Can I sneakily reach my hand out again?
You can make a sleight of hand check.
That is gonna be a 17.
Okay. I think that beats their passive perception. It does.
God, I hope so.
Just. As you kind of very quietly kind of reach your hand out.
I'm gonna healing hands, so that's 16 hit points.
Okay. As you kind of manage to get a hand kind of on its haunch, and you watch as some of the other wounds kind of close. And the tiger this time doesn't growl, but instead you feel kind of a purring from this large creature kind of rattle through its body, as it's quite loud, as it's quite bony, and it doesn't have a lot of, you can see patches of fur missing, and it doesn't have a lot of fat on its body to kind of dampen the sound, so it is quite loud. And it kind of closes its eyes somewhat.
How does it look right now?
It looks better. It looks like you can see some of, like, the wounds that it sustained have healed.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be calmer. You can see where it's hitched to the actual sled. It's hitched both to the sled and also to the hitching post. And you can see kind of where it is hitched to the sled now, that it's sort of moved closer to you. The clasp and like buckle is closer to you. Close enough you could probably reach it.
I could reach it?
Probably reach it because it has now moved closer towards you.
Oh, this is so risky. Can I try and... Can I try and pick the lock?
It's just a buckle. So you can
It's
try
just
to
a buckle?
You can try to undo the buckle quietly.
Can I try and undo the buckle quietly then?
Okay. I will have you make a sleight of hand check first.
This is the buckle for the saber tooth, right?
For the saber tooth, attaching it to the sled.
What else would be attaching the saber tooth? if anything?
The hitching post, which is beyond your reach. You could unhook it from the sled, but not the hitching post.
So it's connected in 2 ways.
Yeah.
Tim, I have such a dumb question. Callie may be never allowed to use this spell ever again. What do I know about banishment?
About banishment?
Like, if I were to banish this, would it wouldn't be hitched, right? If I were to banish it?
Make an Arcana check.
I would love to make an Arcana check. Come on, baby. Do better than last time. It's not great, but it's better than last time. 10.
You're not sure.
Fuck. Oh, I literally now don't care about myself at all. What have you done?
Also, just as a side note, thanks for the raid, Trader's Rejects. Thanks for the raid. We're in hell.
I care about the saber-tooth now. While I'm in this cage, can I do a medicine check to see if there's anything else wrong with it before I unclip this thing?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check.
I'd love to make a medicine check. That's not great, but it's not bad. 16?
16. It seems malnourished.
Okay.
And it seems exhausted.
Malnourished and exhausted. My sweet, sweet baby. Sweet, sweet baby. Yeah, that doesn't help. Okay. What is my common sense check on if I whispered to this saber-tooth? Would Dice Devils hear me?
They're not that far away. You're not sure. They haven't spoken to you in common.
Yeah.
You don't know if they speak common. You can make just a wisdom check if you'd like.
I'd love to make a wisdom check. My not so wise girl. She's only a 15.
You're pretty sure that, like, unless you were very, very quiet, they would likely hear you. They're not that far away. They seem to be disinterested in you for the most part.
Okay.
But they're not looking at you at the moment. So there is a chance you could.
Is it looking at me?
The tiger?
Saber-tooth? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna point at the buckle. And motion that I'm gonna unclip it.
You see, it just kind of looks at you.
I'm gonna whisper as quietly as I possibly can. I don't think I can communicate with this creature at all. So in Celestial, I'm just gonna whisper as quietly as I possibly can. It's okay. And I'm going to reach out to unbuckle the clip.
Okay. So first I will have you make a sleight of hand check.
Wait. Before I unbuckle the clip, can I inspect the clip from here to see if there's anything funky with it?
No, it seems like a pretty basic.
Oh, just basic clip. Okay.
This is more about how this will affect the stealth check you will make next as you're doing it.
So now I'm making
this is your sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand check. Okay. Let's go. Mish, fuck off, please. It's an 18.
Yeah, you managed to do it. Now I would like you to make a stealth check as well.
This is a what? Stealth?
Stealth.
Mish, for the love of God.
And it's not a disadvantage because you're not wearing your armor.
23.
23, yeah. You quietly, like as you unbuckle it, you kind of grab the metal part of the buckle and slowly place it down. And you have unbuckled the saber-toothed cat from the sled without being noticed. As you kind of pull your hand back, you hear the door start to creak open.
Yeah.
As Rhyme emerges once again and kind of snaps his backward hand. And you watch the ice devils kind of like, and they come over and they lift the cage with you inside of it.
Yeah.
And Rhyme opens the door and you are brought inside.
Can I look at this saber tooth before I I'm just gonna motion it to go. That's all I can, because I don't want to speak to it. I don't want to blow its cover.
Okay. It just looks at you.
I'm gonna blow its kiss. I'm gonna blow it a little kiss.
And you watch like as it's like it has kind of like a bridle running through its mouth almost as it kind of chomps down. And you can see it kind of lower its head a bit as it sort of sits patiently. As you are brought inside of this darker room, and it is slightly warmer inside of this room, which is a welcome change of pace as the moldy kind of bear pelt that has been keeping you somewhat warm, you're able to kind of shed as it seems like there is a fire going inside of here. As you walk in the large kind of open chamber, you can see there are chains dangling from the roof. You can see there are some figures shackled, also dangling from the roof. They seem to be dwarven for the most part.
Yeah.
You can see other folks in cages as you are brought towards the hearth at the far end of the room. And you can see Rhyme kind of gestures to have you placed between two chairs, and you see a figure in the other chair across from where Rhyme was sitting. You see a large, kind of grotesque looking, what you assume is a devil, with small wings kind of protruding almost from its upper neck.
Gross.
And you can see it's wearing a number of like large fur robes that are quite gaudy, and it's decked out with all kinds of hellish jewelry. And it's multiple, like its chins just kind of like fold into its like central mass as it kind of smiles this very wide, grotesque smile and jagged teeth and almost like a pig-like nose. So, what have we here? And the figure kind of licks its lips.
Fucking disgusting.
You will be quite the prize. So, what do you want for this one, Rhyme? Rhyme kind of looks over. Well, that depends on where she is destined to be sent. Well, General Texar has been looking for a gift. Oh, yes, this might do nicely. A gift for who? Well, the daughter of Asmodeus. He looks to curry favor. And kind of Rhyme sort of sits back. That's perfect. That is perfect. And you see the larger devil kind of leans down. And you watch as he kind of pushes his hands forward, and you feel your angelic blood start to boil and your eyes go white hot, and you can feel your hair kind of start to stand up. It's hard being so close to one. I will send word to the general. He will be most excited. Callie, you hear at the same time as the two of them a horn blast echo outside in the city. And you watch as the larger devil kind of steps back. What was that? And he kind of points to the two ice devils. Go. Guard the door. And you watch as they stand on either side of the door, kind of spears at the ready. Do you know anything about this?
I know nothing.
He's gonna make an insight check. Did you come here with any companions? You see Rhyme. Yes, she was with two others, but I do not know what happened to them.
Banish them.
That was so foolish of you. Well, this business will be done quickly. And you watch as he kind of steps to the side, pulls out a little bit of copper.
Yeah.
General Texar, I have the perfect gift for you. If you would join us at your convenience, we can settle this business quickly, and you may take your prize. He should be here shortly. We are going to jump outside of the door as the rest of Blackwater the rest of Blackwater, you arrive outside of the building. You arrive outside of the building, and you can see the large figure in the distance kind of flying toward you. It is still a few hundred feet away, probably about 400 feet away, but it is gaining.
I cast knock on the door. That baby's unlocked.
Yes, the door is unlocked.
I would like to use a feature of my spear that I just realized today, because it was in smaller print than everything else, and my dumbass missed it. I'm gonna use an action to regain a warlock spell slot.
Oh, let's fucking go.
That is
Super
massive.
fucking important.
Yeah, because it has the same as the rod.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm an idiot. That's what we're discovering.
No,
So
no,
I'm gonna,
no.
I'm
You've
gonna
got a
just
lot
like
of very
focus on
learning about
complex
spear.
magical items on you.
Oh, and I'm just gonna get one of them spell slots back. But I can't do that until long rest again.
Very, very quickly, I look at the boys. There's no way we fight her out of here.
Based on what? Like, fucking, we don't know what's in there.
There's gonna be something.
Yeah, and we've
Obviously.
killed a lot of some things. I'm fucking opening the door because we have everything in the city coming at us.
All right.
I charge in completely bloodied and fucked up from the past 2 days' events, completely ill-equipped for a fight.
I go in right after.
I
But
follow.
I follow in the middle.
I'm gonna cast a 3rd level armor of Agathis from my Ironstone.
I'm gonna cast Enhance
Oh.
Ability on myself as I walk in the door for Charisma.
Okay. All right. So as you push open the door,
Oh my god.
I need everyone to roll initiative. For me.
Oh fuck!
Does that include me?
Doesn't necessarily we're going. Yes. It doesn't necessarily mean going right into combat. Just for the order of operations for everything.
Love that. Okay.
That's a pretty good
That's
initiative for
interesting.
me.
It's okay.
You're still flying, Adam. Don't ever forget. Don't let anyone take that away from you.
Thank you.
boy is concentrating on it.
I'm also concentrating. Meep, meep.
What do I do with my D&D Beyond? Right now, I am 2 failures, 1 success on death saves.
You have been brought back up, so they are all reset. You were stabilized.
I'm stabilized. What is my HP?
Like, so you are not they reset because you came back to, you are at 1 hit point essentially.
Should we be on all 6 people?
Actually, you know what? I'll allow you a short rest because the time of travel.
Okay.
I will allow you a short rest, so you can use your hit dice to regain.
Hell fucking yeah. I
Also,
definitely remember what my hit dice are.
Let's do all.
10.
Let's do
D10?
all 6. Yeah.
10.
We can pull us up to a full
25
cast.
to 20.
Nope, that's not me.
20 to 15.
19.
19.
15 for letters, and Finnan, what did you say?
16.
16 for Finnan. Caboose Kale, bringing up the rear.
Yeah, Kale, what was yours?
That would be 5.
Nice.
And Callie, what was your initiative once you're done your hit points?
10.
10. All right. So, as you burst in, Neppy, you see 2 ice devils kind of waiting there with spears in hand as they kind of sort of step back. And you can see Callie in a cage in the center of the room on the far side. There's kind of a hearth behind her, and on either side there is a larger devil with these kind of small wings above its shoulders, and you can see wearing these robes. And another figure who you now see has taken off his hood. You can see kind of cat-like and backward hands, white fur, kind of pulled back.
And the 2 ice devils in the room. Does the big little tiny wings boy? Does he look like the devil that ran the bar in?
Similar.
Yeah.
Similar.
Okay. Cool. I figured by the
Not the
description.
same. Not the same.
but not the same guy, but similar.
Similar type of devil.
Okay. Wheeling and dealing.
They are probably about 30 feet away from you, and the ice devils are about 10 feet.
Okay.
I assume Callie doesn't have any of their stuff on them.
No, their gear is on the chair next to the rakshasa.
Okay, but we see it there.
See a bundle
Oh.
up, yeah.
What's my AC?
Without it would just be your base
10 plus dexterity.
10 plus dex.
Jeez, Louise.
All right.
Anything could
Does
hit me.
Callie look? Can I see Callie? Does she look hurt? Yeah, she looks fucking wrecked,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Kelly does not look in great shape and is in a cage.
Yeah.
Nice.
But is she pulling it off?
Absolutely.
Of course she is.
Not everyone can pull off a cage, but you know.
I walk into the room with a confidence I shouldn't have,
Okay. Make a performance check.
Hey, give that back.
and I have advantage
That's fine.
on charisma checks because of enhanceability, or I think is it?
Yeah, it's a performance check. I think is charisma based.
You touch me and bestow upon it a magical enhancement. You gain the effects until the spell ends. Sorry, I just have to look up the. I don't know if it's just advantage or there are other things. Charisma.
Eagle Splendor.
Yeah, Eagle Splendor. Okay. Sorry, so many spells, so little time. Oh, that's good. Performance. That is going to be a 17.
17. Okay.
And in Infernal, I kind of gesture between the two of them. What the fuck do you think you're doing? She's not yours to sell or trade.
And you watch the larger devil kind of look at you Look over at Rhyme. Who the fuck are you?
I'm assuming that's my turn. If we're doing this, are we doing this in initiative or is this
This
like?
is an initiative. Is there anything
Thanks,
else you'd
Mad
like
Bird
to do?
Streams for the raid.
Thank you, Matt Bird. Skaka. I am going to look at them and I go, she belongs with me and is not yours to barter, trade, or sell.
I'll allow you to make an intimidation check. You can use charisma or strength, whatever you like.
And you'll notice that I said she belongs with me, not to me.
It's wild though, because the grammatical syntax of Infernal doesn't actually
same.
allow for that.
They don't have a with, only two.
It's everyone is property.
Yeah.
It's true. It's just different. tiers.
Everything is possessive.
That would fit for a fucking demon language. Oh, I like this linguist nerdy world building.
21.
Okay.
I rolled a
It
19.
seems to be like they believe that you believe that.
Cool.
You're not sure what it means, what that will mean.
That's as much as I can assume I do on my turn.
All right. It is the larger devil's turn. Actually, it's only medium. It's a medium-sized creature, but it's fairly solid. Kind of looks at you, Neppy. I wish you would just forget that you were here at all. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Those are the
please.
most fun savings.
Oof.
How close is she?
Is it
She is
Outside of the range.
Yeah, she's outside of the range.
ability
Is
or
this a
spell?
spell?
This is an ability.
Entire fucking party perking up. Yeah, fucking cast spell, Tim. Fucking
Spell,
try
dude.
it,
I dare you to cast
So
a spell.
spell?
Intelligence is definitely not something that I'm good at. Well, I'm decently smart, but not that smart.
Well, we'll see. The dice tell the story.
If Neppy forgets me, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Neppy's a
actually
big
sob.
dum-dum. Neppy's a
16.
big dumb
16. You take a step forward, and you feel your whole body lock up
Fuck.
as you fall down, stunned.
Was that look like a kind of hold situation? Oh, it wasn't a spell, but
Wasn't a spell. You just watch as Neppy kind of freezes up and falls down to the ground. Would you kindly all get the fuck out? Finnan, it is your turn.
Letters, Kale. What are we doing? Pop off?
Mac. Flynn. Shit. Sorry, that's Sean forgetting. Rhyme, so good to see you. We've thought about it and we'd love to take you up on your offer. I'm willing to shake hands, the three of us for 3 souls. Put her there, buddy. 1 week's time. Sounds great. I know a demon never goes back on an offer. Let's do this.
Oh, make a persuasion.
Devil. I said
check.
devil. I said devil.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Sean.
yeah.
Shit.
Sean Deppner doesn't. That's gonna be
Make a
straight.
persuasion check.
And I'm just gonna like walk straight over to Rhyme, be like, hey, what's up,
If he kills Callie.
Oh, fuck. Come on. Demoralized. What is that? What is that plus? Persuasion. That's just a 12.
As you come over, and Finnan, you'll still be able to take your turn.
Yeah.
It's kind of happening simultaneously, but as
With
you
the
walk-
same, like basically the same initiative. Yeah.
You watch his Rhyme, like as you reach your hand out, kind of keeps his hand back, even though it's still facing you because it's a backwards hand.
Yeah.
It's very gross. I'm afraid the price has gone up
How much?
considerably.
6? 6 sounds great. I'll double it because you're a man of your
Oh,
word.
no. This would be in the realm of 100 souls.
Human? Humanoid? Do goblins count?
No.
They're humanoid.
Ugh. And he kind of spits.
Look, I can give you 12 fully human people easy. If you want 100 humanoids, you're gonna have to let me throw in goblinoids, orc, like, what is it, by weight? Because I can get you a very heavy person. I can get you the weight of 100 people in one. How exciting is that?
He goes, I'm afraid the other buyer is on their way. You're out of time. Unless you can deliver 100 souls in the next... Kind of looks out the window, or like out the door. 20 seconds or so.
Well, I think that's Letters' turn.
Finnan, what would you like to do?
Does Letters give any indication that it's time to do stuff?
Letters is demoralized and at a loss. It would appear that Letters is genuinely trying to come up with a way to murder 100 people in less than a minute, and is coming up dry currently.
Oh.
You got it. Make it. You got it. You got this. I'm gonna stress eat 40 cookies while we have I slice stunned
Hey, do
on
you
the
count
fucking
genies,
floor.
man? Do you count genies? Genies are basically pure magic. I could murder a city of genies. It's back to Letters' turn. How do you feel about Dow? You know about Dow? I know a lot of Dow who got a lot coming to him.
Yes, if you can bring them immediately.
Look, I will go straight from here. I know a secret Dow city, and I also know a giant rock thing that can just collapse it, and I'll just like walk through like a metal detector, just be like whoop whoop whoop, just picking up souls. It's gonna be sick. They're gonna be delicious.
Seems unpersuaded at the moment.
Ah,
Finnan?
well.
Yeah. Fuck.
Like a metal detector.
Hale, can you get Callie? I'm gonna fuck it. I'm going to point forward. This, that, fuck you, and I'm gonna finger of death the dude with the wings. He's got to make a
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Letters counterspells whatever counterspell is coming.
There is no counterspell.
He like reaches for his waist,
Already.
hearing a spell going off.
What is the? It's a
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
That is an 18.
It just makes it, so he is going to take 10, 21, 51, 42, 72, halved to 36 points of necrotic damage. And then just for good measure, bonus action, 25 to hit. 15 points of necrotic damage on top of that.
All right. So you watch as it slams into him and his large frame, and you watch his eyes kind of widen. How dare you?
Listen, your friend
boy.
over there saw me fly through the chest of fucking Garyon, and I'm about to tear this whole fucking place down unless you give me my friend and you let us fucking leave this place. I will make you eat your own hands.
Oh, you did it to Rhyme or the other one?
No, I shot it at the dude with the wings. I don't,
Okay. Yeah.
Rhyme is a fucking rakshasa. We've dealt with Erkin enough that I know that Rhyme probably doesn't care about magic.
Okay. All right. It is Letters has taken his turn. It is now Rhyme's turn.
Ah, yarp.
Easiest way to get us out of here? Fucking, you say a number, I'll do 100 people. Done. No one has to get hurt. You've got a lovely castle here. I'd hate to see that awesome panther outside get fucked up, dude. Sorry about my friends. They're disrespectful. It's a thing.
Yeah, they can do that. Callie, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Favorite.
You got this.
You know what's so funny about
Is this a
Callie and
spell?
wisdom saving throws?
This is a spell.
Yeah, counterspell. Who's casting it? Rhyme?
Rhyme.
Yeah.
What level do you cast counterspell?
I'll
at?
cast it at a third because I'm pretty tapped. I'll just roll for it.
Doesn't
Yes.
have any effect.
He's a
Oh.
rakshasa.
30.
Spell seems to have no
Oh.
effect. So you watch as he kind of turns and looks at Callie, and you can feel him trying to press his way into your mind. Kind of retracts his claws as you successfully push back.
You don't have mind blank on.
I
Wait, yes, you
shouldn't
do.
ever
No, you
fail
didn't cast
wisdom
it.
save
Because
throws.
we needed it for the fucking.
I have a plus 11. I just roll really bad.
Is
sometimes.
Callie in a cage? Sorry, I
Callie is
Yeah.
in a cage.
I'm in a
Go.
cage.
All right, that is his turn.
Don't sound so disappointed, Tim.
He's disappointed. It didn't work.
I'm out here unshelled. Dude.
All right, Callie, it is your turn. What would you
Let me
like?
look at this cage. What can I do? How can I get myself out of this cage? Can I strength myself out of this cage?
You can certainly try.
I'd like to flex my way out, please, Tim.
Honestly, strengthening my way out of a cage is the only way I have out. I'm gonna try it.
All right, I will have you make a. You actually can make an attack roll
An attack roll.
on the door.
Beautiful.
Punch through the
Beautiful.
bars.
Hey. Not so bad. 24.
24, that hits. Roll damage. So it would just be, it's an unarmed attack, so it's just your strength. It's just your strength plus 1, right?
+1, yeah.
Just my strength plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
6.
6. Okay. So you kind of grab on either side and you push your legs. You like kick both legs at the door, and you watch it like the iron bars kind of bend slightly. You do a bit of damage, but it will take more to get out.
Motherfucker. Okay.
So that's your first attack. You can still make
Yeah.
another one.
Oh,
I think
oh
one or-
yeah. I would love to make another one. 23.
23, yep. So you do another 6 damage as you like push it again and it bends a little more. It is working, but it will take you a little bit to push your way out this way.
Can I use a bonus action?
Yes, to do what? You do not have your holy symbol with you.
Right. So that is M when I'm looking at things?
Yes, you do not have any material components.
Do not have any material components. You stinky stinkies.
Unless you physically have them with you in the cage, you know, like if they just need like rat shit or like
Moldy bear pelt.
just babe sweat.
Moldy
If-
bear pelt as a material component.
Angry Azamar hair.
Babe sweat.
Babes.
Oh,
That was Sean's.
sweat.
I'm not, but I love that bitch.
I mean, some of them require bull hairs, so like when letters gets all his shit
Animedes-
taken away, you just go whoop. And
Animedes suggests that Len cover the cage's eyes so it can't see and it begins to age.
No, it's like all my
Nice,
bonus,
Animedes.
all my
Love that.
bonus action stuff, without a material component is just smite. Surprise! It's smite.
You smite the cage with your
So
foot.
Matt- It's a
Smite the
weapon
cage.
attack.
It's a weapon attack.
Weapon.
Oh,
Specifically.
You got to do karate so that your feet are.
Yeah.
All right.
Registered legal
It is
weapons.
the Ice Devil's turn.
Oh,
Fuck
boo.
off.
Get lost. Nobody not
they
wanted here, Ice
Are
Devils.
both going to attack you, Finnan.
there was
Totally
one.
reasonable.
Is there two?
No, there's two. There's two that carried in the cage, two by the door. It was the two. They are going to attack you, Finnan, both with their spears. Well, I'll do one and then the other one. So the first one with its spear, that's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then it's also going to attack you with its bite.
These bitches.
Or no,
hurt.
sorry, with its tail. That's a natural 20.
That
and I'm
hits.
stunned, so I can't do any. Well,
Is it a reaction?
Is a reaction.
and I can't take reactions because I'm
Yeah, you're
stunned,
stunned,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Sorry.
a
Um,
rare crit for 12.
All
for
right,
10.
so that's
Sorry, guys.
17 points of piercing damage.
Cool moves. That bursts my armor. Don't forget this.
And then 12 points of cold damage.
Reduced to 6.
And then the crit on the tail is 12. It's 15. No, plus 5 is 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And 6 points of cold damage.
Reduced to 3.
So that's the first one, and then the second one is going to get. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Can do. As a 19.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the second one is going to attack you with its spear. That's only a 16 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. And then the tail is 17.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, so yeah, the other one kind of gets knocked out of the way and isn't able to find purchase with its spear or its tail. And it is now Kale's turn.
Okay. There's 2 ice devils, then the other one, it's a bone devil.
No, it's the Bone Devil's not there.
It's 2 ice devils, and then what else is there?
There's one large devil with the small wings.
Yeah, and then the
And then the-
rakshasa. So there's
yeah, the
4
rakshasa.
total. And the rakshasa and the little wing devil are next to one another. They were talking.
Yeah, they're about. Yeah, they're on either side of the cage.
They're on either side of the cage.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of talking across the cage.
Okay.
They're about 10 feet apart.
About 10 feet apart, with Callie in the middle.
Yeah, I'm trying to kick out of the cage currently.
All right. And the rest of us are, how tightly grouped are we?
You all came in together through the door, so you're all
Within.
Neppy is a
I'm
little
right
bit
up
ahead
by
of you.
Rhyme.
Yeah.
That
Oh
is-
yeah.
You're right up by
Letters.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I'm in
went to shake
handshake
his hand.
distance.
So he's 30 feet away from you. Neppy is
Mhm.
probably about 10 feet away from you on the ground, and Finnan is next to you.
All right. And then Callie's stuff is next to the cage?
Rhyme. Next to Rhyme, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
It's breezy.
Water.
We got this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast Wall of Force.
Okay.
And
Always a
I-
game changer.
It's a 20-foot diameter. So I'm going to move so that I can cast it so that it cuts. It's essentially just the tip here is Callie, and where it cuts through the little wing guy and the rakshasa, I can choose which direction they get shoved.
Okay. So yeah. So you're. All right.
I'm essentially cutting them, and because it curves, I'm hoping to get, even if I don't get all of the cage, I'm getting Callie on the inside.
Right. So you're kind of doing it around Callie.
With Callie being right at the edge,
Okay. Yeah.
and then pushing them out, and then getting the rest of us. So we're all in the bubble. With maybe, I understand that one of the ice
Probably
devils
the ice
might be in
devils,
there
yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
But the other 2 will be pushed out, and Callie's stuff will hopefully be on the inside. I won't do it if Callie's stuff can't be
No,
on the
Callie's
inside.
stuff would be on the chair behind Rhyme.
Behind
so you'd have
Rhyme.
to, and yeah.
Okay, so then I'm not going to do that then.
Okay.
So what I will do, I will use my action to throw the all hammer
Mhm.
at the spot on the cage where Callie has already weakened it.
Okay. Yeah, make an attack.
That is a 16 to hit.
That does hit, absolutely.
And then because it's thrown as an extra 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Yeah, as you like, she has pushed it out, you push it back in, but the metal kind of like definitely weakens along where the hinges are.
Okay, but it doesn't break open.
Not yet.
Hammer comes back, and then what I will do is I guess we'll try this. I will use 2 sorcery points to quicken a 5th level banishment, which lets me banish 2. And I will attempt to banish the Rakshasa and Little Winged Devil.
Okay. The spell has no effect on the Rakshasa.
Oh, fuck. I should have seen that coming. Okay.
But the Little Winged Devil. And this is a charisma save?
Charisma save. And does he get advantage?
He does.
He does not, because as one of my features and traits, I can get rid of advantage
Fuck 'em
on
up,
anyone I
fam.
can see. Restore balance.
That is a 28.
Okay,
Jesus.
that
Oh my
passes.
god.
Charismatic as fuck. I love this guy. I think I might be falling.
Fuck the bend out of a river.
The tiny ones.
Sure. Well, I guess it's my turn.
Okay.
Sad cat.
It is Neppy's turn.
I'm done.
You may roll to try to break the stun at the end of your turn. So that is another intelligence saving throw from you, please. For
Big
me,
brain,
please.
galaxy brain time.
Galaxy brain.
Galaxy brain.
I fucking got this.
Let's fucking go. Okay. It's a 10.
Does not do it. You are still stunned.
Neppy is screaming inside her brain. I am screaming inside my brain.
It is the Amanizu's turn.
Screaming inside my brain.
Is going to. Oof.
This is so bad.
Yeah. Okay. It's going to
It's
attack
not great.
you, Finnan, because you're the one that has attacked it the most.
Absolutely.
It's going to use its poisoned. Oh no, 1 or 2 creatures.
Is it coming within melee of me?
No, it's staying where it is.
Cool.
At the moment. That is a. I need you to make a. You and Kale can both make wisdom saves for me, please.
Is anyone close enough to me for my bonus?
No. Not at the moment.
Sad.
Not even letters?
Letters is.
Fuck
Letters
yeah.
21.
Yeah, letters.
21, that's a success.
Tactician.
13.
13, that is a
motherfucker.
failure. So you take 26 points of necrotic damage,
Yeah.
and you are blinded
Oh, love it.
as
Oh, I
you
would've
feel
just
this
taken
kind
the
of
damage.
pain pounding in your head. It is then going to use. It's going to use its. You watch as it kind of pulls back part of its robe and pulls out a whip, and it is going to whip you, Letters, because you are within melee with it, because it's got reach with this one.
Man, I'm just looking for a handshake.
That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 4 and 5 is 9 slashing damage,
Okay.
plus 33 points of force damage.
We're done. That's letters out.
Fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
motherfucker.
It is then, it kind of smiles,
Doopty.
and it is going to use its disruptive touch, its last attack, which is a melee spell attack on you, Finnan. That is only a 13, so that won't hit.
Does he get within melee?
No, it's a melee
It's got
spell
a
attack.
ranged.
It's
got
a ranged
okay.
attack.
Um,
Oh no, sorry. You're right. It is a melee attack, so no, he wouldn't. No, he won't do that. Because
Well,
he
he
would have to
can.
get up course. No, he's going to reach.
He's more
in.
than welcome to,
Uh, he's going to try to reach in and grab Callie, but that would only have been a
Bitch.
13. So I don't
Yes.
think that hits. It does.
Yeah, I don't have armor on. My AC is 11, baby.
He's gonna hit Callie in the cage.
Yeah, he reaches in to do it.
What a dick.
Is this a spell?
It's a melee spell attack, yeah.
Letters is out.
29 points of necrotic damage.
It's not gonna do much. But 29, you said?
Yeah.
It's not gonna do much, but I do have Mage Slayer, so I'm gonna fucking kick him.
Okay, yeah. He's close enough. You can absolutely
Bite
kick
his
him in the
fucking
hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite his hand, dude.
Teeth count as weapons. They're natural weapons.
29.
29,
Magical.
absolutely.
Smite on the bite.
6 points. of
He just
damage.
said teeth are natural weapons. He did say. He just said
Can I
that. He
smite
said
on the
that.
bite?
Smite on the bite? Yeah, I will allow you
some
to smite
fucking-
on the bite.
Ew,
Hell
Smite
yeah.
on the
Hell yeah.
bite.
Smite on
Yeah,
that
hell
bite,
yeah.
baby.
And best what?
Actually,
He's a fiend.
Before you do this, I need you to make a religion check for me. Make a
See
religion
if,
check.
I would love
see
to.
if your
Smite on the
teeth,
bite.
if your teeth are religious enough.
Have you been flossing? Because you can't get advantage on it.
Um,
You have to answer
This will
honestly. Does
determine
Callie
whether or not
floss?
you can
I
smite on
doubt
the
it.
23.
You can smite on the bite.
Smite on the bite.
Mommy says you can smite on the bite.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have so many questions about smiting on the bite.
It's like when you go to the dentist and they polish your teeth and they shine a little bit in the mirror. That's what it is.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's like when you go to a dentist and they attach miniature claymores to the outside of your teeth, like braces.
Mm.
Then you bite the hand of your captor.
You
It's
know,
like
when
that.
they put claymores on your teeth.
Absolutely. That's what my dentist does. 100%.
Yeah, that's how they straighten my teeth. They just fucking exploded them.
Thanks
into
for the
place.
biddies,
So,
Willow.
is this a fiend or undead?
He's absolutely
Biddies for the
a fiend.
biteys.
Fiend.
Fiend. Okay.
What level we dropping here? What's the bomb?
2 because I have to hold that 3 for Revivify.
That's fucking 4 fucking D8, baby.
Isn't it 3D?
Girl.
Now
Y'all
you get an
ready
extra
for
D8
some-
Oh,
'cause
1d8,
your
yeah.
path's
4d8.
level 11.
Y'all ready for some campaign
Plus,
2?
it's a fiend.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, that's where you get that.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, it might be 5. I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah,
paladin.
because
Yes, I am. Fuck.
its melee attacks do an extra 1d8 radius.
I don't know. I'm a fucking paladin.
Yeah, at 2 that'd be 3. So it's 5. It's 5d8. It's 5d8.
5d8.
5d8?
3 off of level 2. 1 because he's a fiend. 1 because you're a fucking bomb paladin.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yes, bomb
Amazing. Bomb
Bomb, babe.
This is
paladin.
my favorite Mage Slayer move I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
32 with the D8.
Plus 6 for your unarmed attack. Wow, you're.
Yeah.
Those are strong
I
chomp.
guess they're not
Fucking
unarmed.
chomp.
So
Plus 6.
40?
That's a finger at least, Tim.
42. Absolutely, you bite his
Takes
finger
that
off.
finger clean off.
Ah.
And he screams in pain.
Are you unconscious?
Me? No.
Furious.
Oh, good.
You're-
That's right. You got a short rest in. Oh, thank bless that. God is grace. Bless that.
Absolutely furious. Okay, it is Finnen's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna step away from these losers. They can swing at me. I don't care. As I do, Crystal is going to you're gonna hear like a, and from my chest, purple crystal is gonna rapidly spike out of my body, moving
Yeah.
down, kind of that like Steppenwolf
Hot.
like motion
No.
down his right arm and around the
Neither of
sword.
them hit you on their.
Dope. As I cast Crystal Weapon
Yeah.
through the Spear of Lauben, I'm gonna walk up to Catboy. I'm just so right now that I'm forgetting everything. Rhyme.
Right.
It's easy to remember because it rhymes with crime.
Yeah.
It's also
He might
another
be
word
immune.
for cold.
He might be immune to spells. Sure, and immune to smite. So I'm gonna hit this idiot twice.
Do it up.
Just this. Just hot.
That is a 23. And Timothy, a natural 20, which I am going to go ahead and smite upon.
Oh, that's
Smouth.
bad
Smouth.
news. for
I am
Ryan.
Very bad.
physically
Rhyme.
moving.
Smouth.
Ryan, half
I
Ryan's
apologize.
dying.
Give me a second while I get all of my
Well, that's
dice.
super bad news for Rhyme.
That's really
Yeah.
bad news for Ryan, dude.
Rakshasa-
That's going to be the
are-
force damage.
They're like so hard to hit, but once you hit them, they're not strong.
That's going to be
True to actual cats. Like, hard to hit, but once you get one good
half
hit
of
in,
the
they,
No.
smite.
they don't bounce back great.
No.
Okay, this is one of the
Or
attacks.
so I've
Do you want
read,
me-
so I've
The
read.
damage is going to be force, a little bit of necrotic, but mostly force
Yeah.
and slashing. Do I need to move it
Nope.
at all?
Nope.
Okay, this is going. I'm just going to do the first one that isn't a smite because that's just 3d8 plus 11. Not great. That is 8 plus 11, 19 for the first attack.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and roll 2, 4, 6. That's one half of the smite. 12 for the smite, plus 4d8 for the crystal weapon. So I'll have to roll 2 more d8 plus 2d8. So I need to roll 4 more d8.
It's
Okay.
many D8.
Many.
All of
Do you
them
need
dice.
some? Do you need some? I have 2
I
here.
might.
I've got
I
some.
might.
Here.
Just-
One sec.
I have lost count. No. 30,
the funny
38.
bit is not good.
40.
The funny bit's not helpful. It's not helpful
48.
for us to be a funny bit. Here.
48.
my D8s.
48.
This
Um,
pretty metally crystal.
60.
Do it.
66. 70. 74.
So nice.
79. 82. Plus another 48. 82. 89. 94. 96. 100. 111 points of damage.
This. Just a lot of this.
Ooh, is barely staying.
And I look at him and I go, "Do you really want to make deals with me?"
Spicy.
Spicy boy.
And
Tim,
that's-
does he? Does he want to make deals with me?
Not rhetorical.
I don't think he wants to make
This
deals.
is a real
Genuine
question.
May I make
No,
a quick
thank you.
intimidation check?
Intimidation. You may if you like.
Yeah. And
Yeah, dude, if you want to.
listen, I'm gonna, because it's a dire situation. Could it be an advantage? Because I just tore him a couple
Oh, yeah,
new buttholes.
absolutely.
He's got
Intimidate
three
if you want
buttholes
to.
now.
That's gonna be
You
a
can leave that
21.
rakshasa behind. Sorry. I
Yeah,
know
oh,
it's
yeah.
My
not-
eyes glow purple and my sword shines with crystal.
His ears kind of fold down.
Sad cat boy.
You know what
is that-
NFT
is that your
stands for?
turn?
Not fucking
That
today.
was action, bonus action, both attacks. Yeah.
He's going to use his legendary actions.
Sick one.
He's going to use. It's 3, all 3. And he's going to cast a spell. He's going to cast plane shift and plane shift the fuck out of there. He's like,
That bitch.
gone. Rhyme is gone.
Peace.
I'm gonna
Nice.
look at the dude with the little wings. You still want some?
He's fuming.
He still
I
wants.
I bit his finger off.
Bloody finger.
Who? Oh, it was the guy.
It was the
tiny
winger.
wings baby
Wing
that
boy,
stunned
yeah.
me, right?
Yeah.
All right. It is.
Tiny Wings guy's really into
I should have hit
Wait,
him,
Flappy
but I
Wings?
wanted to
What
rhyme
is
out
it
of the
called?
situation.
No,
Yeah, yeah, that's a
very
good call.
smart. Get the fucking rakshasa out of there.
It is Letter's turn. So death saving throw
Fuck
for
yeah,
you, my friend.
baby.
Come on, my dude.
You get my
Yeah.
bonus on this, do you not? It's a saving throw?
You don't get anything to it.
Nope. It's a
Really?
saving throw. It's a death saving throw. You
Yep.
get the
Yeah.
paladin bonus.
Wild. Well, that's a 14, baby, then.
That's
Hey.
a success.
This is my 14-year-old baby.
All right. It is Tally's turn.
Is the cage open?
No.
Not yet, no.
My
But
hammer
the-
didn't do it.
Kick that
Not quite,
shit
but close.
down.
Kick it.
Kick it real
Okay. I'm gonna kick it.
good. Yeah.
Kick
Kick
it.
it.
Grab your sword and smash.
I don't have my sword.
It's right outside. Rhyme didn't take it with him.
Did Rhyme take it with him?
No.
Okay, good,
He
good.
was
Thank God.
Much more worried about being
22?
killed. 22, yes, absolutely that hits.
Six.
Roll. So you get another 6 damage. as the bars kind of peel away. It is almost off.
Motherfucker. Okay, do I get to do my second action?
Yeah, your second attack.
Kick it.
That is a 28.
Absolutely, yeah.
Six.
And so you do
You
your
miss.
last 6 as you kick it open, as it kind of flies open. The cage is open.
Can I get out of the cage
Yes.
and stand next to letters?
Yes, you can move around
I'm
over
like
to
right
letters.
there.
Just so we all know, I am 5 feet from letters.
All right. It is now is the Ice Devil's turn. They are going to now they're going to attack you, Kale, because you're the farthest back.
Fuck.
Fuck
Sorry.
yeah,
Go.
bro. Bring it.
So they're going to come behind you, and the first one's going to take a spear attack. That's a 20 to hit.
I'm gonna cast Shield.
Okay.
Yes,
so
King.
boom.
Yes.
Attaboy, buddy.
And then it'll take a tail attack. Ooh, that'll be a 17, so that won't hit either. The second one will try to get you with its spear. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, I could. I get an extra one if I have both my weapons out, but I didn't specifically say I drew both weapons, so yeah, 22 hits.
22. Okay, so he hits you with the spear, and let's see if he hits with the tail. That's a 24 to hit with the tail.
That hits too.
Okay. So we'll do the spear first. That's 2d8 plus 5 is 14 points of piercing damage plus
Yeah, bruh.
13 points of cold damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Already. I don't have any lucks left. That's a natural one.
No.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So you feel as this cold kind of pulses through you. Your speed is reduced by 10, and you can either take an action or a bonus action on each of your turns, not both. And you cannot
cool.
take reactions.
Cool.
And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. So for the tail, that is an additional 14 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of cold damage.
Dope.
All right. That is it for the Ice Devils. It is now your turn, Kale.
All right, so Rakshasa is gone. Little winged dude was on the. If I'm facing the cage, he was on the left. Rakshasa was on the right with the chair with the armor and shit. Ice dragons. The 2 ice dragons are in between all of us.
Ice Devils are behind you.
Behind me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to the Ice Devils, and like Kale looks fucked. Like he is really bad.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give them the finger, and as I open my hands, I'm gonna blow dust out of my hands, and as I do, a dome forms around all of us, including this shit, and I cast fucking Wall of Force.
Nice. All right, so the wall of force envelops you all. His arm would have been in it.
It gets shunted the other way.
Okay, so yeah, he gets pushed back.
Is the fat demon with the little wings outside the wall of force?
He's outside of the wall of
We're all safe inside the Wall of Force, guys.
It is Neppy's turn. I'll have you make an intelligence saving throw.
Neppy, wake Neppy
End
up.
of
Come
your
on,
turn.
Neppy.
I believe in you.
Okay, internet.
Big brain.
Big galaxy brain time.
How long that wall last, though?
10 minutes, though.
Oh, okay. We can do this.
There's stuff that gets rid of it though.
Not much.
Not really.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's Levistus that's coming to say hi. So
That is a good point.
who knows what's in his fucking roster?
I know we all want to just like chill and hang out here because we've had such a good time.
Yeah, it's a real good holiday destination.
18.
18 is not enough.
No!
Oh, no, is just no. The DC is 18.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh,
Sorry, I was looking
But
at a
it's the
different
end of my
ability.
turn.
Don't do that to us,
Sorry,
Tim.
Oh
a
my
different ability has
God.
19.
DM,
My mistake.
baby.
My
This
mistake.
party.
Usually all the DCs are the same, but in this
That
case,
is true. Yeah, that's
not.
weird.
Yeah,
And
it's the other.
And as Neppy comes to again, the screaming that was going on inside her head is coming out of her mouth. She is screaming. Yeah.
All right. It is the larger devil's turn.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, he can't do anything. Let's see.
Like the little bitch he
Can he
is.
see through the wall of force?
Oh yeah, you can see through.
But magic can't go through it.
No.
Okay, but this is
Yeah,
an
we did
ability.
make
I don't
that
know if
call.
that's the same. It can see. It just says it targets one or two creatures that it can see within 60 feet.
Let's see. Nothing can
Okay.
physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled.
So hard that we can't actually do the magic to see if it actually works.
I'm just gonna.
Let me just try this.
It doesn't say that you can't.
Yeah,
Alright,
by the
cool.
way,
Abilities
I
can
think
go
this-
through.
Yeah,
the
by the
thing.
way, I think it's written. It's fine.
No spells,
Yeah.
but abilities, yes. So that means Neppy can like cancel
Yeah.
crits outside the.
It
Yeah.
doesn't say- I don't know. Does it say anything about spells passing or like happening with inside?
No, I guess it doesn't. It says nothing can physically pass through the walls.
Yeah.
We
And
did
it is
decide when
immune
you
to all
first cast it, we're like spells can't go in or out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
And
is
I
something
think it's
we've agreed
because
on.
it passes through the ethereal plane. You can't like teleport in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think if
Um,
you see in, you should be able to cast something.
Yeah, like
in there.
abilities. Yeah.
Yeah. So it will use its poison mind
Sick
ability,
one.
and it can target two of you. So it'll target Finnan, and it will target Callie.
You
Wisdom saves from
Bitch.
both of you, please.
I'm standing closer to Callie now because I went up to Rhyme, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. 6. I'm gonna add 4, right, Callie?
Yeah, it's 4. We need to get my
Oh.
charisma up, so it's 5.
A what save? A wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Ah, it's a 24.
Okay, you're fine.
Nice, very nice.
It's...
Gold dice have been good for me today.
Why is math so hard? It's also a 24.
Yeah, you're both fine. As you like feel this like searing like hatred just dripping in your head, it has no effect on you. As he's just like, you can see he's just furious. He like tosses the chair aside. He's just like, "Rah!" He's so mad that he can't get to you. All right. It is Callie's turn.
Give him the finger. I think he could use one.
Or sorry,
It's-
no, I jumped. It's Finnan's turn. My mistake.
Oh.
It's Finnan's turn.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the edge of the thing, just like a fucking dog, like a rabid dog on a leash, just like sword planted in the ground. As an action, I'm gonna cast light in my hand, and then the light is going to fade and infuse into Letter's chest as I use waxing light.
that.
Love that.
You're literally Darth Maul in this guy right
Yeah.
now.
All right.
Oh, 100% Darth Maul vibes. Yeah, you get 13 health back.
Oh,
And
that's
yeah,
so
just
juicy.
mean mugging this son of a bitch through the fucking ethereal thing, just being like,
Letters. It is
something's
your
broken
turn.
in Finnan.
Letters is gonna fucking like sit up and dislodge the tooth that got real. That just wasn't doing much there anymore. Taking the surroundings. He sees the dome up. He feels pretty good about that. He's gonna go over and just start collecting Callie's things and moving over to Neppy.
All right. It is Callie's turn.
Callie is... I'm going to take my turn to speak, I guess. Everyone's here, everyone's up. I need the tiger.
Fucking why?
Oh, Callie, we have to go.
Callie, we're going. What's the fucking tiger doing?
I need the tiger.
No.
Are you really
tell-
gonna be closed lips with us right now, or are you just gonna tell us?
I can't
Because
leave it. It's...
No, justify
Just
why
tell
you need
us
the
why.
tiger.
He's not here.
Tell us why you need the
Oh,
tiger.
the big
'cause
tiger?
Yeah.
Why do you need it?
We
I
don't
just
have.
need to get it out.
No,
We don't have
justify.
time.
We
Absolutely
need to justify
insane.
the tiger. It's not a no. It's a get us there. Convince us.
I can't leave him.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
And we're
Yes,
gonna
you
wait.
can.
We're good. Neppy's up and screaming. We are this close to not being here. Just need a decent reason why that tiger is worth it.
Everything's worth it.
Nope, absolutely not. I was fully ready to massacre a number of different places.
Kelly.
Why is that tiger worth it?
I can't convince that tiger to plane shift with us.
I can.
Okay, so when one of us or multiple of us die for a fucking tiger,
I'm sorry,
happy
Kelly,
with
I
that?
can't. I have to get you out.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Callie, I will
Yeah.
have you make a religion check for me, please.
Ooh, I love those. I'm not
Again, Callie, not a no.
that great at them,
Not a no.
if we're being honest.
Sell us on the tiger.
24.
Okay.
24.
Sell us on the tiger, Callie. I see the tiger matters to you. Help me help you. Get me there.
Kelly's not. Kelly's done.
Love that. Okay. If we all fucking plane shift out of here, are you gonna accept the plane shift? Or are we gonna have to come back and do this again? Callie, you gotta answer honestly. Are you gonna take the plane shift with us?
Yes. I'm also standing just 5 feet from letters the whole time. I won't
Yeah,
move
he's
5 feet from
still
letters.
talking as though you're across the room.
I'm just.
Sorry.
No, I gotta stay 5
Uh,
feet from.
I'm got tinnitus. Nothing even big went off. I think I don't know. We're good. We're all happy to go. Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
That's one yes. Everybody is a yes to going.
Yes.
Okay.
Kelly. Never mind. I stand up. Oh, no, sorry, it's not my turn yet.
Yeah, we're so that's the end of Callie's turn.
Yeah.
You watch as you are. I assume. Do you grab your things? Do you touch any of your stuff?
I thought letters had my things.
I touched all the stuff.
I can take my
Okay.
things.
No,
I'll
that's
take
fine.
my things back. I'll take my things back. I'm 5 feet from
You
him.
see this happening as you're kind of standing there. When you say everything matters,
Mm.
as you're kind of looking at it, you watch the pommel of your sword kind of glowing. And as you finish your turn, you watch the doors collapse inward as vines pull them down. And you see the tiger bounding through the door as the ice devils kind of turn and they both go to strike the tiger. One of them does hit. Is okay, that's 15. And you watch as it you watch as the spear kind of rakes across its ribs, and there's like a massive gash. But it is still moving. Let's see if it makes. Okay, it does make its con save, and it gets right. Like it kind of slides up sideways after that blow up against the force wall on the other side.
Kale's gonna.
Yeah. It is. You watch as it is the Ice Devil's turn. As they. Actually, no. It was later in the initiative, so the Ice Devils didn't do anything on their turn. So it is Kale's turn.
Kale's gonna spend 7 sorcery points as a bonus action to get a 5th level spell slot back, and then in the casting of Wall of Force, I'm gonna drop the Wall of Force I currently have and put the new one up so the tiger's included.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well done.
Fucking next level.
And we are back to the top of the order as this, you can see this thing is very heavily breathing, barely standing, but inside. And
we go.
We're at the top of the order.
Is it me?
Mhm.
I look to Callie.
I would run over beside the tiger to make the line with the tiger.
It's my turn. You
Oh, I can't, yeah. Pray.
As a bonus
I mean,
action.
Kale is right there.
Yeah.
Grab
As a
the
bonus
tiger.
action. I'm going to lean down to the tiger and I'm going to cast a 3rd level healing word on the tiger because I can do that.
Is it? What is a spell cracker or whatever it's called? What's
Spell
the limit to
driver, I
that?
can use a
Is
3rd level
Okay,
spell
I
as
thought
a
it was
bonus
second.
action. Yep,
Cool.
no, it's a 3rd level.
She knows her spells.
No, I know. I just last time we almost ran into that.
That is going to be, it's going to be 11 points. Back the tiger. And I look at the tiger and I say to it in like, you've noticed when Neppy speaks Infernal that it does not sound as harsh as other people's Infernal. It is more like dulceted. It's more musical. It is not the like kind of grated barking of Infernal that you would hear in the Hells. And I look at the tiger. You have to want to come with us.
Just looking at Callie.
It's just looking at Callie.
I would just nod if I could on my turn.
Yep.
I put my hands out to everyone. I look at Kale, or whoever's next to the tiger, like, you fucking hold on tight to that tiger, and we're going. And the second that everyone is in, I am going to plane shift us to. I'm taking us back to Wolfreen. That's where I'm going. I'm taking us to the front of Blackwater Keep, or inside Blackwater Keep.
Okay. So as you go to plane shift, the last thing you see as you're casting this spell is you see 2 massive hoofed feet land outside of that building, and the doors kind of shudder and sunder that as they get landed on, and you see like part of the wall kind of tear away as you see this like massive black-skinned devil, and then you arrive back at Blackwater Keep.
Oh my god.
Is the tiger there?
The tiger is with you.
Delicious.
I look at Kelly. And I look at Kale. And I say, thank you. I think somewhere in my heart I knew we weren't leaving without the tiger. So I'm glad we're here. Is everyone all right? How does Kale look?
I have 6 hit points.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna put a little into you just to stabilize you. You can have a 4th level cure wounds, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
Just in case we do anything else today. Hold on. 2, 3, 4. Plus 5. That's gonna be 21 points of healing.
Yeah.
Neppy just kind of collapses backward.
I'm gonna walk over to the tiger. I don't have much. I'm gonna give it 10 points of healing. I'm gonna like pet it.
Its wounds are healed, but it looks exhausted as it just kind of lays there on the stone floor.
I'm gonna lesser restoration it then.
I don't know if it removes exhaustion.
It's greater.
It doesn't. It's greater that removes exhaustion. It's just it disease or condition infecting it. I'm gonna motion or talk to the tiger in Celestial. Get like, I forget what I said to it when it was in the cage. I think it said it's okay. I'm gonna say it's okay in Celestial, and like start to go to the door. Callie's gonna turn around, face everyone. This is my thing. Death and parting is Nepi's. Mine is nature. My goddess is the wild mother. My oath is the crown. This is my thing. It's the crown, and it's everything that walks and breathes in sea and land. It's my thing. We don't yell at Nepi and give her shit when she asks for something like this. This is my thing. It's all I do. It's all I know. I can let it pass for a little bit, but getting shit over and over again for my thing and my goddess is hard. I try not to put you in danger. I try to get you out. It's not my fault that you come back for me. I love that you do. I try to not hurt anyone. I have to follow this. It goes for me. I'm gonna look up a little bit. I hope she's not listening. You are above Melora in most parts of my life. But this is my thing. I tried to stay because looking at a queen who was assassinated by me is like looking at Kamea that was assassinated by anyone else, and I would search the ends of the world for them. That is my thing. The bear that I rescued. This fucking tiger. It's my thing. I don't know how to not. It's all I've ever known. If you love me, you also have to love this. I can't change this about me. I try really fucking hard to, because I know it's very inconvenient sometimes to save a fucking animal. I can't leave because it's abused and broken and dying and suffering. I can't leave it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a fucking saber-toothed tiger. I'm never here. Kamea didn't let me have a fucking dog. Now we have a saber-toothed tiger. I don't fucking know what to do. That's my piece. I don't know how to change. I can't change.
Why'd you lie about the slots?
Because I knew you wouldn't leave.
We are my thing. So, if we're gonna save every tiger and fucking bear, and I can be down for that, we do not lie to us. That's my deal.
And we do it together.
I'll save a fucking boatload of ducks, whatever you need. But we do not lie to us.
I was going to take the deal. One deal is better than 3.
Look, Callie, please. It doesn't matter what we do as long as we do it together. You don't get to carry everything. It's that simple. We're it. It can't be you and us. It is just us. If you're in, we're in. If we're in, you're in.
All right.
That's it.
I put my... Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I've said a lot.
I go up to Callie and I take her 2 fingers. I take 2 of her fingers and put it against my jugular. And I just let her feel it for a moment. And I take my fingers and put them against hers. And I'd wait a moment. Because eventually what happens is if you do that for long enough, you feel your heartbeat sync up.
That's for you. I don't know that.
And I look at her straight in the eyes. Where I go, you go. Where you go, I go.
Yes.
I will say, Caddy, I would always be down for whatever you want to do. I'm all for it. But I will also, just in the future, if you say, hey, this tiger is super, super important, we need to learn, maybe we put a pin in it and like we come back, because we're no good to the tiger if we're all dead. And sometimes if you say to us, like, is this one of those situations, and we say, yeah, we need to come back for this, we will come back. But sometimes staying behind is not the best way to go about it. And you have to trust us, just like we trust you to go back.
I need the tiger. It was more of I want the tiger, but it didn't carry the same.
I know, we were pressed.
I would
There
have
was a
left
devil
without.
coming.
I would have left without the tiger, but
I understand.
I want the tiger. Doesn't carry the same depth as I need.
My main goal here, I have a few of them, but with respect to this party, my main goal is to keep you all alive and keep myself alive so that I may do her work. And there is a certain amount of trust that you put in me to do that. And the trust extends that sometimes I can be a clunky member of this party and I can be a weak link. But we do it together. And we hold each other up. We champion each other. And we have to do it together. We have to do it together. Or we will crumble. Because we are carrying the weight of the world. Not just the world, excuse me, all of the planes, and potentially a multiverse that rests in the string of a mandolin. So, I cannot do anything more than echo what Letta said. We have to do this together. Because I fucking love all of you. And there is no one else who can do this. It is just us. I extend my hand back to wherever Finnan is to move him forward into the conversation.
You would just be near the conversation.
Extend my hand back to him.
Get in here, Finn.
I'm in here. What more do you want from me?
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm just pulling, and like Neppy just starts just like yanking people in. And just like gets you all really fucking close. But Blackwater.
Also, thank you for the raid, Whiskey Frizz.
Thank you, Whiskey. Hi, friend. So happy to
I think that
have you
officially
here.
makes them Blackwater just due to the timing of when those words are said. No, silly joke.
No, it's beautiful.
The tiger is purring very loudly at this moment.
Oh, good.
Oh,
good,
okay.
Kid.
All right.
I'm gonna pet the tiger that I just fucking
I just want to be clear.
rescued from hell.
The tiger's not like a person in tiger
I
form.
don't fucking know. It's just
or
a
like-
saber-toothed tiger.
I heard
It's
you
just-
speaking
it's just a
Celestial
tiger.
to it. Does it speak Celestial? Yo, you speak Celestial?
I've just been. I have to figure out about the tiger.
I mean, I will say there's somewhere that generally looks very kindly upon cats. So
The
there's that.
Blackwater Bar and Grill. We'd love
Blackwater
that.
Bar and Grill. That's
Absolutely
exactly
not.
where it is.
We're big fans of cats.
I know my dad
What-
wants more pets. I've not slept in a while, so I'm gonna go to bed.
We need something
Finn's
to
gonna go
control
up
the
to
dog
his room.
population. He's going to be grumpy for a while. He doesn't. He's a teenager.
After we sleep, we take a night, and we reconvene in the morning, and then 2 King's Cauldron temple. Then we finally fucking get the show on the road with Garrix.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm gonna kneel down to the tiger. I haven't actually been able to try and talk to this tiger yet.
Yeah.
In Celestial, I'm just gonna like kneel down in front of it. I don't know how to talk to a tiger.
Make an animal handling.
With your whole heart.
My
Every
whole
fiber of your
heart.
being.
16.
It kind of looks at you. Sort of cocks its head a little bit.
I don't know what to do with you.
Yawns. You see it's like massive 2 front teeth and like all of its sharper teeth in behind.
Is it like brown? Like what color is it?
It is mostly it's quite dirty. So it looks like the fur is more or less white. But it is like you can see kind of like parts of it are matted with blood and dust and dirt. So like there's long streaks of black and brown and things like that.
I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna be like, your name's not Runt, is it?
Kind of like licks your face.
Oh, that
rough
hurt.
tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm an asthma. It's fine.
While Callie's doing this, I am going to see if I can find our housekeeper and cook orally and see if we have any meat in the house.
Oh yes, absolutely. There's meat in the house.
I go grab some, like, if we'd had like smoked meats or something that would have been in there. I kind of grab a plate. Doesn't have to be cooked even. Raw is fine. And I kind of...
Codas pops his head over the banister upstairs. Oh, Callie, there is a tiger. Do you need help?
So I told, I think like 2 sessions ago, if I got out of hell, that I would dedicate to whiskey. So I'm gonna look at the tiger after just asking if its name's not Runt. Does whiskey fit better in Celestial?
Kind of cocks its head.
I don't know what to do with a tiger. I'm gonna look up at Neppy.
Well, it seems to like you. So,
It
tigers...
starts devouring the meat on the tray. Like it just like paws up, just like pushes it down on the ground and is going to town.
Nah, thanks, Codus. We're safe.
We're safe. I recommend we find perhaps a druid. See if we can talk to it. That might be helpful. Or, I mean, this might be one of those put a pin in situations, but we have a tiger now. You have a tiger.
Laura's never actually let me keep an animal. It always goes off into nature to have its own meaning, and
that does sound fair. We could feed it, and before we leave tomorrow morning. I mean, this is probably not native to this continent, so.
We'll take it with when we go to the jungle. I'm sure it could come in use then. I'm going to go find Finnan.
All right.
I would love to, whenever I'm just gonna head down to the Blackwater Bar and Grill, down to the. I would just love to find Gorge and just if he needs any help with his art, if I can mix paints for him or sharpen his chisels or some shit, I'm just gonna hang out in the fucking gravel pit. Or
he has been going to town on the gravel pit. There are already murals. He is so in the zone. He's kind of manic down there. It's he's overcranked it.
Fuck yeah. I'll just be there with him.
And there's this.
Yeah, it looks fucking sick. Absolutely.
And he's got a bunch of small tablets where he's sort of sketched everything out.
Yeah,
and he's got them all
tell.
laid out.
Yeah, this is awesome. Fuck yeah, dude.
It.
It's just barely conscious. I just want to hang out with my bud.
Kale, you head upstairs to
give a little knock on Finnan's door.
The door would be unlocked.
Hey, Finnan, can I come in?
Yeah.
I just wanted to see how you're doing.
It is pitch black.
Yeah. Do you open the door?
I open it, but I don't go in because I know it's dark in there.
Fundamentally dark. You just see 2 pinpricks of white, like a cat.
I just wanted to see
Because he's not wearing his goggles, so he's blind right now. But he looks towards you.
You okay?
Yeah.
You know, I know it's difficult for you sometimes because you see things in such a logical, straightforward way. And it's one of my favorite things about you, and it's why we depend on you so much. And when we veer off of that, I know it can be hard for you to understand and feel like we're purposely doing it to make it difficult. You are...
Do you mind if I cut that thought? It's sure, whether it's logic or the right or wrong thing to do in any situation, she lied to us, and then she put herself in danger, and by merit, put us all in danger.
I know, I understand.
And broken trust takes time to mend.
No, I understand. I'm more talking about the tiger thing.
I agreed with what you said.
Okay.
It just needed to be... Listen, we go to bat for each other. If it'd been clear as to why, but I need it isn't good enough.
No, I understand. That's why I'm coming to check on you. Because your thing is decisiveness and seeing the bigger picture, which is very unique for someone your age. So, just remember that no matter how frustrated you get, family is family, right?
You've obviously not met my family.
Sorry.
Oh, I wasn't talking about your blood family.
No, I get the intent. It's just, it's a funny statement to say to me, of all people.
Well, you have a good night.
Yeah, you as well. I
I'm
really
gonna
need
go
to sleep. I haven't slept in like
in a
40
while,
hours. So, yeah. I also think I still have a bit of ice devil spear in my gut, but that'll come out in the morning.
Okay, well, you have a good night. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
show Codis what my thing is. I'll see you in the morning.
For fuck's sake, Kale, and the door slams closed.
And
Can
yeah.
I do one last thing?
Yeah,
I
please.
know you're probably gonna wrap it up, but I just want to do one last thing. So Neppy is going. I'm going to climb up to the rooftop patio that Kokanee and I had put in, and I'm going to like lay down, just like to the stars, just like looking up at the stars, and I'm gonna pick up my sending stone.
Before you do that, as you lay down,
Oh.
with your passive perception,
Yeah.
you notice there is a small letter that has been tucked under one of the planters on
Oh.
the rooftop patio.
I grab it.
As you kind of open it, you can see it is in Kokanee's handwriting.
What does it say?
It's a love letter. Just a short one. But it seems like he's tucked a few of these in various
Tim,
places.
you have to improv a love letter to your wife right now. Do it.
Go. You're up.
He writes some good ones. I'll tell you that much.
You tuck that into your robe.
I
As
pick up
you
my
say.
sending stone. Got your note?
Kind of hear back. Oh, sorry, I was sleeping.
I'm sorry to wake you.
No, it's all right.
It's so precious to catch it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm glad you found it. Which one?
Rooftop.
was wondering when you'd find that one.
I just got home. Hell's awful. Don't ever go. Or at least don't go without me, okay?
All right.
How are they?
Asleep.
Good.
It's a big day.
What did they do?
It's their first day in Caradoc.
Teach them so much.
I will.
I'll
We
be
miss
home.
you.
Oh God, I miss you so much. I miss you so much. Please just give them so many kisses. And sing them that lullaby I taught you. And Goddess Grace, I miss you.
I miss you too. Call us in the morning.
I will.
I love you.
I love you. And I let him go back to the precious sleep he gets as essentially a stay-at-home dad of twins. That's what I let him do, and I like drift into sleep on the roof. I sleep on.
Alright.
If it is generally, it looks like a clear night. I sleep on
It
the roof.
is,
If it,
yeah.
I sleep on the roof.
So, you all find rest. Callie, do you head to the Gatestone Keep?
Yeah, I bring the tiger back to my wife.
You head in, and it is late. And as you're heading up to your room, you hear...
I'm not going to bring the tiger into my room, just so we know.
As you're heading towards, down the hallway, you hear a door creak open.
Yeah.
It is not your door,
Yeah.
but you hear a little voice.
Oh,
Callie,
Yes.
do you have the tiger with you at this point? You are not at your room yet.
Yes. I have to show me the tiger. I'm not going to bring it into our room, but yes, I have the fucking tiger with me.
You hear Jar go, "Is that a tiger?"
Yes. It's a tiger.
You got me a tiger.
And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Amazing.
You've got to explain that to your wife. You've got to explain that to your wife.
No, I did not.
Oh yeah, you got
Try
that baby
telling
girl
Jar
a
that.
tiger.
Unless you're druid.
Also,
Princess Jarman.
you're right. Hell is a bad place. It's such a shame that Torrin and his whole family are all down there.
Get fucked. Get fucked.
Yeah, did we
I-
notice them with like
so-
passive
did we
see
perception
them?
while we
I've
were
got
so
down
25
there?
seriously
perception. Did I
considered.
see
Being
Torrin?
like, yo, you actually see Torrin chained up. It's not in hell. He's not in hell.
That
Not
was
that
actually
layer. of hell
brutal.
anyways.
Not that layer.
Not that
My life
layer.
crimes. My
Wrong
life crimes brought
layer.
me here.
Trust
Holy
you did war
bananas.
crimes.
Whoa.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us
Was a
tonight.
doozy.
What a doozy. It was going real bad
Doozy.
there for like
A
10
lot.
minutes.
Most of it.
most
No.
of it.
Most of it.
I was wholly
I was-
ready for the TPK.
Very
I was like, we've
worried
had a
at
good
one
run
point.
here
I
on
was like, this has
Blackwater.
been a
This is
fun
not-
time.
This is not going
Kale was
well.
down to 6. I was down to like 50. Letters was out. Like
I was
we
stunned.
went-
Neppy was
I was
just
so
lying on the floor stunned. I was like, yeah, I was fully ready.
We
for
all
us to
went
just
in
all be
pretty
dead
tapped.
or
Yeah.
enslaved by Levistus.
I had
It's
no.
so many.
I gave you a little thing. That was not Levistus.
No, it was General Tar something. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I had nothing above a 6th level when we got there.
I had my
Yeah,
7th
I had
level to
one
get us out.
5-level slot when I got there.
It was
Oh.
bad.
Letters,
we were
Letters and
so
Finnan
tapped.
hadn't slept because
Yeah.
we
No.
kept watch
No.
Well, we
for
slept.
Callie.
We slept, but then I burnt my 8th and my 9th going to get letters, and then I burned
Yeah.
all my luck trying to
Yep.
with the clack thing. It was
So
Yeah.
come to Blackwater D&D where you have a fun time and watch a party continually almost try and avoid getting TBK'd.
the last 2 sessions have been like that.
I know.
I had so many
The
moves
last,
that I was
like-
going to try and pull off there, honestly.
No, the
Like-
last 3, 4, because
We've
we
had some
fucking
times-
fought Garion and
What a
we
little
fought
carrot.
Moradin, Garion, then
all
fucking
the
hell
uns,
itself.
all the uns. That's-
Good God!
we
Can
will
Garrix be chill?
I mean,
Can Garrix be like, yo,
Dude,
what's
he's
up?
a
I'll do
slave,
whatever
dude.
you
He's a
want.
slave,
But you-
dude. He's
but you know who is chill?
Fuck.
We are going to be having at some point over the next little while. Should I announce it?
If you
Should I have
want,
it? There's like
It might
96
be as soon as next session.
Yeah, let's do it.
technically.
There's 98 of you here. We are very excited that we are going to be at some point over the next couple weeks, maybe next week, maybe the week after that. Who knows? Tim does. We are going to be welcoming a guest with us.
Ooh.
We are going to be playing with the amazing, wonderful, and so incredibly talented Jeremy Cobb from
Yes.
Three Black
Oh,
Halflings.
so
We
excited.
love
Longtime
Jeremy.
friend of the
friend.
show. He is coming to guest with us for a couple sessions.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, we love him
Yeah,
so
that-
much, and he has graciously.
That
we
poor
pitched this-
sleepy man.
No, he's in the States right now.
Oh, he's in the
our
States.
time
Amazing.
zone.
It's
That's
a
perfect
perfect
time. I was
time.
gonna say
Our
he doesn't have to
time
wake
zone.
up at fucking 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
I
but
love
he
when
would. He
we
would
can
wake up
always-
at 4 a.m. for us.
You can always tell how present Sean has been in the group chats when he finds things out and is just as surprised as the audience.
Team, I
What?
looked
That
at it
group
at
chat
like
is- that group chat
9:30
is-
yesterday, and it literally said 100 missed messages. And I was like, I'm listening to audiobooks these days. Like, I don't do that much reading. I'm not about to read an impromptu novel that y'all get up to. Like, I'm like, anything important, we'll mention it on stream. And yeah, if y'all don't know Jeremy, he fucking slaps. This is
He's
huge news.
amazing.
Yes.
He's amazing. We have had Jeremy on Behind the Screen. We have had Jeremy on DM Roulette, and we are now so excited. There will be character art by Tiana. It will be amazing. We're so thankful to all of you and welcome all of new folks who are here tonight. Whether you have been lurking or hanging out in the chat, please consider throwing us a follow and come back
Yeah.
next week. If you like what you see here, please go head over to our YouTube as well. My gosh, there is
YouTube.
so much stuff on YouTube. There is almost 1,000 hours of content that you can sink your teeth into, just like
and
those ice.
Don't let that
Devils were-
overwhelm you. A lot of that's one
No.
shots. Like,
But also,
like
even if you don't go over to watch anything, you've caught up on all the episodes. It really does help us just to throw us a sub on there as well.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
free.
that's true.
It just all those things help. Makes a big difference.
Helps us
We really
grow
appreciate
so
it.
that we can do more of this.
More of this.
for you.
This is a really exciting time for us over here at Blackwater. 2022 has been off to a roaring start, and we cannot wait to keep this party going.
Some dope shit come down the pipe.
Dope shit coming down the pipe.
mm,
So before we let you go, I'm just going to remind Adam.
If you have one, you go. But
No, Adam, please take us away. Take us away.
if you're stuck in hell and shit is fucky, cast Wall of Force and be safe.
Be
safe.
safe.
We love you
Good
guys. Good
night.
night. Bye.
Hey.